One.
Welcome to Game Bros. This is and
Man.
and
Rero.
Oh my god.
and produced by.
Prodigy.
He had to make mine regular. I knew it.
Are these creepy Carol's voices?
Yes.
Oh
Those
my-
are his voices. That was
No
hilarious.
wonder they're so creepy.
Oh my
Come
gosh.
on, that was amazing.
That
We
was
have our own
very
Miami
disturbing.
Heat. You know, what do you call
Oh,
it
is that
now?
what that's
Like our
supposed to
voice
be?
announcer?
Like dos minutos? Is that what he's supposed to be?
Yeah. Look.
Man.
Yeah, that's really creepy. That's
Only
really.
because you know him as
Out
Creepy
of all
Carol.
the people, you had to pick Creepy Carol.
Rero.
No, man, we really gotta do this again.
No. The only one that's gonna stay is mine because I asked him.
Yeah,
to
but
do yours.
but shorten it where it's just like. "Cuckoo."
No, that one's staying. Just
Fine.
like that.
It's too long though.
Welcome, everyone. This is the lovely Game Bros Show.
Coming to you live from our Game Bros studios here in beautiful Miami, Florida. And we have an action-packed show for you. And as you can see, we have the beautiful and lovely Hitman in the studio. And we also got Riddle Rex.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm on a roll this week.
Oh man.
Before we start off, we wanted to do a couple of things, right? Are we going to do the unboxing now? Or are we going to talk about how we streamed yesterday with the official Game Babes? Or Prodigy, you tell us. You're the one that produces the show.
Hey.
I want to see the official Game Babe.
Well, you don't see her here, but yesterday we were streaming last night on Twitch. We streamed with Vegas and Official Game Babe for the first time. It was a nice little co-stream. Kuka and I were playing some Warzone and some Plunder with them. So yeah, hopefully this just leads to maybe, more streams with them and reach out to other streamers. So you guys will see more content with them probably later on in the future.
Some more plunder.
So basically what we're trying to do, we're trying to reach out to local streamers here in Florida and trying to collaborate with them. So I think it's a match made in heaven. Game Broskis and Game Babes, basically almost the same thing.
Yeah.
She's a game babe and we're a game bro.
But yeah, so we'll definitely see more of that in the future. What Kuko's relating to for the unboxing.
Wait up.
happened?
Riddle's got a question for us.
Oh.
No, whose voice was that?
Why are you pointing at me? It wasn't me.
It's only 4 of us in this
It's only
room.
4 of us talking right now at the moment.
You're talking about the British voice?
I got scared. I thought it was Creepy Carol.
Somebody's traumatized.
Well, I mean, he is listening in, so he could technically
He's probably
speak in.
whispering in your ear. No.
And the sad thing is that he works for the Miramar Police Department, so he probably could know where we live and everything. And
Oh,
tap into our
Gamer
phone.
Action Wears in the chat. He's asking about Jules noticing him, notice me senpai. And Jimbo is also talking
must-
about Se dañó el show. Jimbo, why did the show?
Se dañó.
Hi,
Why?
Gamer Action Wear.
Put the overlay, by the way.
Oh,
Still waiting
Thank
for
you.
my crop top hoodies. No hard feelings.
No, but he did send us. So wait.
wait.
Okay.
Let's go into last week. I was wearing a Bloodhound t-shirt, actually. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was from Gamer Action Wear. That was from the month of May from his subscription box, which you guys can
Bloodhound.
go pick that up for $15 for the month of June. So make sure you guys go do that, gameractionwear.com. But Kuko got his order in, and also the shirts that we're gonna be giving out away for the COD tourney. Sorry for my English, but we got Kuko there rocking the box. If you guys saw people in the camera, let's introduce them.
Oh, it's a boat.
Because they were gonna be hopefully talking later on the show.
Yeah, we're today
Show
we're
'em off.
filming in front of a live studio audience. I don't
So-
know if they want to.
Kuko,
Sound
introduce
off.
them because I'm not gonna be in the mic so they can see
We're
them.
gonna have to get a bigger
Hey, how you doing?
studio.
I'm Jay Raddick. Jay Raddick here.
Hello, I'm known as the Slayer.
The Kingslayer.
I wonder what he's slaying.
I'm known as Nick TM, and I'm usually streaming with these people, so
Yeah.
hopefully you guys know me.
The Kingslayer has golden hair.
What does the TN stand for? The TM.
See, most people think it's trademarked.
Too many.
It's literally my name.
Too many.
It's not that deep.
Too many.
Nick, too
So
many.
people thought it was tactical move.
Tactical move.
I say you go with the tactical move thing.
So what is TM again?
It's like my
Tactical
initials.
move. She just said it.
Your initials?
Yeah.
Cause your last. Yes.
So like.
What's the
for my
T?
middle name,
We don't know your. I don't know your middle name.
Tatiana.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that exact name.
All right. So, Kuko's gonna unbox Gamer Action Wear's monthly box that you guys can pick up on his website. Like I mentioned, the month of May was the Bloodhound shirt. And also in this package,
gotta
you
show
guys
the
are going to be
box.
able to see the shirts for the giveaway.
It says,
Encandilado,
oh yeah.
which is his line of glow-in-the-dark shirts, which are pretty good, amazing quality,
Oh,
last a
amazing.
long time.
Josh actually saw my glow in the dark shirt
Candilao
yesterday.
sounds like candy ice cream.
Jay Raddick. And when I walked in the house, he thought it was like super cool. I even showed his dad.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right? When you see it without glowing, and then when you do see it glowing, you're like, that ink.
Man,
made
my
this
my
happen.
gamer action wear shirt. Well, we were talking about it earlier. The one that they made for us. I don't know what I did with it, but it shrunk. It's like for a toddler now. It
Yeah,
doesn't fit me.
Hitman has like a weird washing
Are you
machine.
talking about the glow in the dark one or the one you
glow-in-the-dark
have on?
No,
Because
no,
the
no,
one
no,
you have
no,
on
no,
also.
not this one.
wash with cold water.
I think that's what I did. I washed with hot water.
You got
Steam
some
boiling
nice.
water.
Stickers?
With every single box, you guys get also a sticker of the decal.
So
that
I'm
is
like
on the
Oprah.
shirt.
Everybody gets a sticker. Everybody gets a sticker.
Yo, speaking of stickers,
Make sure you pass it back this
Kuko,
way.
I would love some chicken stickers right now. How about you?
You're making me hungry.
Some chicken stickers.
So Kuko,
Oh.
show off that shirt. Amazing.
So this is a
official-
monthly subscription by
Yes.
Gamer Action Wear.
Absolutely.
Just
Well,
curious.
this one says giveaway on it. So these are actually, I'm not going to open this. These are the shirts that we're going to give away in our COD tournament. I don't know if you want to give them the lowdown on the COD tournament.
Well, guys, tonight is the last night to sign up for that COD tourney. If you guys haven't signed up,
Here.
go to our YouTube, and we have a YouTube video explaining all the rules about it, kind of a breakdown of it. The form is in the description of that YouTube video, so you guys make sure you go there, click in, sign up your 3 teams with their full Activision ID and everything. If not,
Wrecker, if you're listening, I hope you sign me up.
Oh, no, Wrecker
I'm
already
on your
did.
team.
yeah, Rick already did.
I'm on Wrecker's team with Nextla.
Now,
and-
Gamer Action Wear, do the stickers glow in the dark? Just quick question. He's in the chat.
Yeah, he's in the chat, so we'll see if he responds.
So I feel bad for most people because they're not getting this first shirt. Only I'm getting it.
But I think you're able to purchase it on his website, so it's a nice little preview of it as well.
For $9.99.
And it's glow in the
For how much?
Oh,
Do we know
that
the price
is
on this shirt?
sweet.
On
It's
the
a-
box, it's $15.
What's
Check
up,
that out.
Wrecker?
That is sweet.
Wrecker's in the house.
You got the glow in the dark octane.
Would we say Wrecker's
And
our
it's my
number one
favorite color,
fan?
So
Faster, faster, faster.
Wrecker?
yeah,
I would think Wrecker's our number one fan.
Is he? Is he really?
I'm one of your
And
fans.
this is the same picture on the sticker.
Yes, this is the same one. So every if you subscribe to his
So it would look like that.
to his subscription box,
If you want to
every
show it off
month,
in Kuko's camera.
he changes the look of the shirt, but they're all encandilado. They're all gonna glow in the dark. He's got different inks that are gonna glow in the dark that he's working on, and this is the Bloodhound, the same one that's on the actual sticker.
How soft is the shirt?
Yeah,
Super
touch it.
soft.
It's as soft
No,
as
I
your
want your
nalgas.
opinion. How soft it is.
As your
Like,
nalgas.
like Teddy. No, my nalgas are not soft.
So if you want to switch to the sticker so they can actually see the decal. So maybe, I don't know if
I
each
think
time
it
you
does
get a
glow
new
in the
shirt
dark,
with the
doesn't
new
it?
design.
You get the sticker.
That one does
Does it?
glows in the dark.
Does it?
Yeah.
one?
All the shirts that he makes glow in the dark.
Oh, you got that on camera now?
Yeah,
So-
I got
so
you
even-
peeping through.
Even the green octane shirt, I can't wait to see that glowing in the dark. So I don't know. He's in the chat. So Gamer Action, where every time you get the new design, are they gonna get a new sticker with the design on it?
Yes. I
Okay.
believe, yes.
Prodigy says yes. I guess.
believe so.
Prodigy's running his PR department.
Alex, just so you know, 100% cotton, machine wash cold.
Thank you for
Thanks.
reading it for him and I.
Yeah. Crap Rapper, if you don't have a team and it's just yourself, we actually do have
Thanks, Josh.
someone else that's looking for a team as well. So it's up to you if you do want to participate or not.
Yeah,
So
just sign up and we'll find somebody.
Yeah, so just let us know, DM us.
The more
so
people
we can-
that participate. So you're actually going to get his shirt, our shirt, and you're also going to get some D2D.
Don't forget get the
Yes.
stickers.
So yeah, make sure you guys sign up for that. It's going to be this week, the 29th, this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys tune in on Twitch.
So now that we got that out of the way, now we can jump into the video game news for this week.
And that's the way the news goes.
All right, 3, 2,
That goes at the end.
1.
So to start off, we're going to talk a little next gen stuff. So PlayStation 5, like you guys know, is coming out this November. Hopefully, they haven't said, but we're guessing it's got to be for Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
Thank
Yeah.
God no pushback.
So far. But they did say some of the games are going to be delayed because of the whole coronavirus. It is kind of hard to make AAA games right now because of motion capture is something that's
not in your house. It's not in everybody's house.
Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta be clear next to people. So.
And also, you have when you have an orchestra that's trying to make music for. That's like Kingdom Hearts has a large, orchestra that makes their music. You can't just, I guess, get the trumpet guy to make his music and then the trombone guy to come in. Yeah. So that makes it kind of hard to make games. So that kind of delays everything. But so as far as PlayStation 5, I know a lot of developers have been recently saying how happy they are with the system, how strong it is, how fast it is, and they just said that it's 100 times faster.
1,000.
1,000 times faster than the PS4.
What?
Corrected.
No,
1,000. It's really 100.
No, I think it's 100.
1,000.
I heard one that said 1,000.
That's insane.
But I think that's a very
It's
big
100,
number,
right?
100, yeah.
Yeah.
100.
So this
our
guy
audience
probably
is correcting your typo.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did an extra
it's
zero.
100.
Okay, even so think of it this way: if a car's traveling 1 mile, and the other car's traveling 100 miles, there's a huge difference, and that's going to be the speed difference on the PlayStation 4 in contrast with the PlayStation 5. Does that make you guys excited hearing that number, or doesn't matter and just I want to see what the games look like?
That number means nothing to me.
Wow. Why?
I mean, the 101 number he said earlier, that means something, but not
But
the
Hitman,
he's saying.
Hitman, wouldn't you like to see like you loading into a match faster or loading up your game faster? You don't have to.
Hitman just wants his bullet to fly faster. That's what he wants.
Yeah, I don't want
I want my games to download faster.
So you wouldn't mind waiting a game like waiting 10 minutes for a game to load?
Well, what game does that now?
Okay, sorry.
All of them?
Like 4 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes to load a game?
Like 4 minutes. Sorry.
I get into the Call of Duty menu in like 30 seconds flat. Same. Rainbow takes a little time.
I
4
think that
minutes is 200.
I personally think that
seconds.
it's going to make a huge difference because one of the biggest things that people were complaining about this current gen were from the transition from like the PS3 to the PS4 and the Xbox 360 to the Xbox One is that people were so focused on getting things to 4K, but they weren't like focused on getting things with like the frame rate down and everything like that. And also, for example, one of the big things people were complaining about was, for example, when Bloodborne came to the PS4, people were complaining about the very, very long load times between like each new fight, each boss fight, every time they died. They were like, I can't stand how the screen is happening. And one of the rumors that you see is that they were running these Spider-Man games on the PS5 and how fast the load times were. And I know that one of you said that, oh, well, it doesn't mean anything to me. I want to actually see gameplay. Like, recently, Epic showed, like, the new, I believe it was the Unreal Engine 5 with the gaming demo of what is the PlayStation 5 is capable of. And that kind of gameplay with that kind of speed. I'm hoping for not necessarily, like, 4K or 8K, like, graphics, but mostly, like, getting the frame rate down and getting the speed down. That is what I'm looking forward to. My game's running smoothly. I don't have to wait so long. Like,
frame rate's huge.
If
I'm playing Dark Souls and I'm dying for like the upkeep time, I don't want to wait 5 minutes after I die. I want it to be quick. Let me die quicker. So that's where I am.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like loading screens. I get to eat my sandwich in between.
But even then, you could relate it as
He
well.
wants to die.
Yeah.
I got stuck on he wants to die quicker.
Hey, gotta die.
One of the things
If he die, he die.
one of the things that's helping the PlayStation become faster is the SSD, and it also removes a lot of bottlenecking. The guy from Epic Games that showed us the Unreal Engine 5, he spoke about how powerful the PlayStation is compared to PC, and PC has a lot of catching up to do because of a lot of this bottlenecking that happens in PCs.
The PC has a lot of catching up to do?
Yes.
To a PlayStation
The
5?
PlayStation 5. The reason why is because when a game sends the information to load up the image, it has to go through a lot of systems. And on the PlayStation 1, it's quicker. So there's less bottlenecking between encoding, decoding, coding, and decoding, and getting
And you
getting
get the
image up.
PlayStation for so much more less.
So does that make you excited, Riddle?
Super excited.
She just looks like me.
Can you translate that into
dear
layman's
eye
terms,
looks.
please?
Deer in the headlight look like, huh? Me?
You like
That's
to
funny.
single me out.
No, I'm just curious in knowing what.
Yeah, you don't know what
think.
that means?
No, but the fact that the games, like he was explaining, they will load up faster, they will look better. The resolution could handle
I'm all about
it.
looks.
And because
Let's
remember,
make it look better.
every time a picture comes out on the screen, before we only get 30 pictures. That's what 30 frames per second means. 30. Now, if we get 60, it means the image will be clearer for us.
Smoother.
So if we can produce 60 images faster, it makes things a lot smoother. So the games run smoother. So
Silky
is that
smooth.
something that you're looking forward to?
Yeah. Like he was saying, like when you die and then you have to wait for the game to load up again. I'm super impatient, and that makes me want to just log off of a game and change up if I'm dying nonstop.
Sounds like a rage quit.
It also sounds like you just need to get good.
Oh, we have a question.
Ooh,
we have a question.
shots fired. What?
I
Okay,
Where,
let's take a question here. We have a question for Nick TM,
Yeah.
Nick underscore TM, and that's no K in Nick.
Oh, yeah. that's very
NIC
specific.
underscore TM.
My question has nothing to do with my gamer tag though.
I didn't.
So-
just saying who's talking.
So
that's all.
Ultra Scroll games, like they have the longest loading time. I don't know if you guys remember Skyrim. So how is it gonna be with the new game? Like, am I expected to just like, if I die, immediately I'm back?
It's uber
or
fast.
like if I'm loading into a cave?
Uber
a
fast.
dungeon?
that's what they want it to be.
It's going to be uber fast.
They want it to be that speed, so that way we don't have to wait.
So one of the examples, like you said, is the Spider-Man game. So in the current Spider-Man game, when you jump on the like when you fast travel, he's on a subway, and you see him there, and he does like a little one-line joke or whatever, and then you appear in the fast travel. So when they were showing off the PlayStation 5, they couldn't really show that because it was instant. So that whole section disappears. In some games, they also use like tricks to hide. For example, in God of War or in Jedi Fallen Order, when they're going to load the next part of the map, they have you go through a crack. And he's like walking through a crack and he's shimmering through. That's a trick to load up the next level where you're going to walk into. So with the new games, that they don't have to do those tricks no more. They just load the whole friggin' map. The other example is the Spider-Man one was the other good example. When he's web slinging, the speed of the web slinging in the game, it's that speed because that's as fast as the game could keep up with it. So they showed the web slinging in PlayStation 5 and he looked like Flash because it could just render the game so much faster. The way it does it now is that it's rendering the buildings, so he has to go kind of slow because the buildings have to pop up because they don't want Spider-Man to get there and then be no buildings. So when you hear the numbers, that's why like it's kind of geeky to hear like 100 times faster. But what does that really mean? But when you convert it into these kind of examples, it makes it more digestible, more easier for people to understand that when I die in Skyrim, I don't have to read like 50 different like little words on the bottom to tell me, hey, don't steal from people or whatever the little quotes on the bottom were. So that makes life a lot easier. But speaking of PlayStation 5, I know everyone's looking for Gran Turismo 7, right? Everybody's
We know
looking
DJ
forward to it.
Fuego is.
I don't.
I'm not much.
I'm indifferent.
I don't think anyone in here is a racing fan except for probably you and I.
Yeah, and my brother, he's
And
a
DJ
huge
Fuego's the biggest
Well, but
fan,
even then, what was the last racing game you guys played for more than 10 hours?
Need for Speed.
2.
Exactly. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
It's been a
Gran
while.
Turismo 5. That was the last one I
The
played.
thing is, even my brother, when I told him, I'm like, dude, you saw they're going to have a Gran Turismo 7? He's like, I'm like, why? He's like, I get tired of driving freaking cars that I can't fix up. Like, it's just, like, here's a Mustang. Like, he feels like he's just test driving cars instead of
That
giving
was
the
one of the
ability.
biggest faults with Gran Turismo. You couldn't really do customization like you could in Forza
Or Need for Speed as
or
well.
Need for Speed. But
So
Need for Speed hasn't been good since
I like
PlayStation 2.
what they're
I'm
saying in
sorry.
the
Yeah.
chat, that it sucks that consoles can't hit 144 hertz. I know the new ones are going to be able to.
What is it at right now? 60, right?
Yeah.
Is it what, frames per second or?
No, that's
No,
Hertz.
Oh, hertz. Okay.
And that's like
But
probably
didn't-
going
I
into
thought-
TV as well. But I don't think they're going to be hitting 144. I think they
They're
said they
120.
might 120 is
Yeah.
going to be their cap.
I
It's
thought
a
that's what
refresh
we
rate.
said.
Is the
yeah.
refresh rate.
120 is what we said last week.
Yeah. To me, I think the biggest part of when it comes to hertz and all that would be VR being a very, very big component of that and how important that is. Because if you have low hertz and whatever, you're going to start getting dizzy. You're going to get really nauseous, at least for people that are very motion sick very easily.
Oh my god! Yeah.
So, yeah.
Me.
With a stronger PlayStation, you're gonna have better VR and all that.
Definitely. So going back to the Gran Turismo picture, the reason that we have this and the reason why this is kind of random and was put out during the week was because PlayStation Brazil accidentally tweeted out a poll asking what game are they ready to play, what racing game.
Really?
And the 4 games they put in the poll are the ones that are in that picture: Dirt 5, Gran Turismo, F1 Racing, and I cannot tell what the other one was because I don't think I've ever seen that logo before. At least not I
So
can
they
recollect.
announced it before anyone even talked
Dirt,
about
Dirt
it.
is one of Sony's exclusives, is it
No,
not?
no. It is one
Third
that got
party.
shown off. It's a third-party game. It got shown off at the Xbox, inside of Xbox, actually. That
I'm
was
trying to think
2
of that
weeks ago.
Sony exclusive game, but it doesn't matter. Forget it.
But
Gran
yeah.
Turismo.
No, it's another one. It was like an off-road. Can't remember. Motorsport.
Oh, Motorstorm.
Motorstorm.
Yeah,
Motorstorm.
Motorstorm.
Which is,
Motorstorm.
to me, one they got to bring back. But that's
That
just
game
my...
sense.
That
sucked.
What? Okay,
Game's
we're not going to get
horrible.
into that
I
debate.
traded it in for Godfather.
I want to go to some more... A more interesting game that also got leaked and put out was Silent Hill.
Yes.
Got leaked and put out for
Huge
PS5.
fan base for Silent Hill.
This is huge.
And Silent Hill hasn't been around for. I mean, we haven't had a real Silent Hill game for a while.
Yes, especially after Konami being the little butthurt people they are with Kojima, they definitely didn't want to. Well, not with Kojima, but
Well, he was
Konami
gonna
in
make
general.
freaking.
Is Konami making this
So
game?
no. Kojima's making this game. Kojima tweeted out the other day that the reason why some of your powers might be like just to like mess with people. He's like, the reason why your lights might be going out or your doors shut by themselves is because the game's already happening. You know how Kojima is. He likes to be nice and
Yeah.
sly with all his little stuff. So I don't know if you guys remember, Kojima actually said probably 2 or 3 months ago that he wanted to make a game that will literally make you crap your pants.
We talked
And
about it on our show.
We
a
talked
couple
about it
months ago.
here, and Silent Hill might be that game. He's in development with it, so we
Now,
might
would it
see
have the
more of
Silent
that.
Hill name?
How have there been Silent Hill games before?
Yes.
Of course.
How many?
wanna say
I can think
5,
of 5.
And you guys have played them?
I've played
The first
a
2.
bunch of them.
Oh, okay.
Number
YouTube
2 was
got-
the best one.
The worst one was the movie.
Number
Another
2 was
bad
awesome,
video
though.
game movie.
I
And
was-
it's got
I
an
was too young to play any
Number
of
2
them.
has an iconic.
Yeah, it hasn't come. The first one came out in like 1997.
Yeah, I
I
haven't.
think.
I was too young to play any of them.
Which,
so.
by the way, I stumbled across it on
Definitely
GameStop. It's $59 if you can get it used. The PS1 version.
$59
I don't even
bucks.
think you can get it though. I think it's just like a price that's on.
But if you ever see cosplay of Pyramid Head, like a huge guy with a pyramid head carrying a long, that's from Silent Hill 2.
Well, I've seen the movies.
Oh.
You have
I
seen them?
haven't played the games though.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm definitely excited. Kojima's an amazing guy. He's an amazing developer. So
And what that guy has in his
in his
brain,
mind,
It's gonna be
It's
creepy.
gonna be crazy and creepy.
because he comes up with creepy stuff in a military stealth game. Imagine a game that he wants to just go, balls out on just horror.
It seems like Slayer begs to differ.
You guys think it'll be available for VR?
Are you not a Kojima fan?
Okay.
Please.
Allow me to say my piece.
Hurt my feelings, will you?
I believe that Kojima is a talented man, but I
Oh,
do believe
I hear
that
but.
I do believe he is overrated. That's not to say that Konami did not do the man dirty, because they did.
They did.
And Konami is not a garbage developer, because they are currently, because they're so focused on making pachinko machines instead of actually
Yes.
making video games.
Yes.
But with this rumor about him going into Silent Hills, I think that he's gonna be involved with something with horror. I definitely believe so, but I'm not 100% sure that it's Silent Hills. I do know that
Yeah.
on the upcoming PlayStation reveal, it's rumored that a Silent Hills game is gonna be revealed. But I'm still not sure Kojima's gonna be the one attached to it. It may be that he may be
don't
involved
think
with
so.
a movie or something else that's gonna be scary. But I personally don't think it's Silent Hills.
Could be just rumors.
yeah, because there is that
Rumors.
because Konami still does have the full
Yes.
licensing of
Correct.
the
That's
what I was gonna
Silent
say.
Hill name
Just like Metal Gear.
because they use it on their pachinko.
because they
machines.
use it on their pachinko machines. So
Yeah. That would be ironic though if it was Kojima to direct this game.
It would be.
It would be
Yeah,
ironic.
but
But the good thing would be is if he made the game total crap.
in the chat room, how dare you insult King Kojima?
I'm with you, Medina. I'm with you.
oh, that's
That
Game
is-
Action Wear.
He
That's
is
Game
the
Action Wear.
king. in my opinion. I'm a bit
so
biased.
other than Death Stranding, do you think his other games are overrated, or do you think, or you're basing your opinion on Death Stranding?
Okay. No, and no one in this room is going to tell me that Death Stranding is the greatest game of all time, like they were talking about last year. But
No.
No,
other than Death Stranding, I think he makes good quality games. But I feel like a lot of people need to look at what happened with Konami and understand. Look what happened when he made a game outside of Konami. Many people found Death Stranding to be boring, and it found that Death Stranding was like a waste of time. Like they didn't have the things that gamers wanted, like gameplay wise, in the game. And that's with a studio not telling him, hey, you may want to cut things here or do this or do that.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying he doesn't know how to make good games. I'm just saying the man isn't a god.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Definitely.
I would beg to differ. His greatest,
It's
his greatest game of all
no
time.
one can ever tell
his
Hitman
all time is Metal Gear Solid.
that
3.
Kojima. Yes. Yeah,
Metal Gear Solid 3, and it's not my favorite one.
Okay, but Hitman, you love Kojima. You love Metal Gear. That's
It's not-
why
it's not
you're
even
just
that I have
like.
to love it. It's
It's because you love
there
it. There
isn't a better game, in my opinion, that it covers all across the board.
Is there any Metal Gear game you just don't like? Anyone?
Metal Gear Survive.
But that's not
I know.
Kojima.
I'm messing with you.
Metal Gear
Solid
Acid?
Sons of Liberty 2 is my least favorite.
Did you like Metal Gear Acid?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, it's different. It's not,
I love
it's not
Peace
the
Walker.
same
It was in
thing.
Costa Rica, so
Peace Walker's good. Peace Walker's good too.
yeah.
The man is talented.
I like part 3 the most in terms of cinema. It's the
Yeah.
closest thing you can get to a movie in a video game. As a matter of fact, they
Yeah.
had a movie version of the game.
Yeah.
See,
But anyway, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, before we move on though, but we don't know what actually happened in Konami because he wanted to do so much more with Metal Gear with 5, but they didn't let him.
Yeah,
so
I
we
know.
would never know what happened.
The true extent.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, like you said,
It'll be
it's not going to be a
declassified
Silent
at
Hill
some
game.
point.
It's got to be it's going to be a horror game with a different name because
Yeah.
Konami still owns the license for
Yeah,
Silent
absolutely.
Hill. But we also have a lot of PlayStation 5 news coming, right? Through the no.
I'm not excited about Silent Hill though, to be honest with you. So,
Really?
I'm not with it. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited if it's
I mean-
for VR.
Oh, you're crazy.
If it's in VR,
You're crazy.
Yeah, I
Ah,
want to play
then
a
you
good
play
VR skit.
play Resident Evil 7.
After the show, you're gonna
Biohazard.
play.
VR.
After the show, we'll go put you in the chair and we'll put a headset on.
Just
you,
like
and
we did
we'll-
with Hitman.
And we're
last
gonna
week.
let you play Friday Night at Freddy's.
You always butcher the
I
name.
don't like
and it
that
bothers
game. I think
Friday
Fi-
night at
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, yeah,
you
no.
guys always butcher the name.
not Friday night at Freddy's. That's the dirty version of
That's the
that
dirty
game.
version.
It may
Yeah.
not be the best, and it may not be the scariest game, but the lore. If you go to
Oh, the lore.
Five
The
Nights
lore
at
is too
Freddy's,
deep.
It's
It's too deep.
Some deep lore.
If that game's not
Allure?
scary enough for you, we could play
Silent Hill.
No,
I
not
mean,
Silent Hill.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil
Resident Evil.
I'll try that
Biohazard is
one,
pretty
I'll try that
scary.
That was-
She wants to jump straight to the bottom of the lake.
That's pretty scary.
She wants to pee in her pants before Kojima makes the game that is gonna make her crap in her pants.
I
But
brought a
yeah,
second
so
pair of
as we
pants.
mentioned, all these games, guys, we have PlayStation Days of Play closing up on us. That's going to be on May 25th. And guys, Days of Play is kind of like the Steam summer sale, if you guys don't know about it, where they just, discount a lot of major games so that way we can go and pick up good stuff to play during the summer.
And I know Julie was already looking at some of the games, and she's already picked out a couple games she wants to buy.
So Riddle picked out
Sure.
some facts. Hit us with some cold hard facts.
Oh, for annual Days of Play?
Yes.
Okay, so it runs through June 3rd to the 17th. And some good deals are Days Gone's going to be $20, Death Stranding $30. The VR unfortunately won't be on sale.
Does Death Stranding come with
But-
some of those packages that are in the game
What
for
package?
$30?
Just the game.
Come with a baby.
He wants the baby that we have in the back closet of the studio.
It's up there.
Oh, wait, it's actually up here. It's
Yeah,
right
it's
above
stuck in
me.
his
Never
thumb.
mind.
Like I was saying, the PSVR won't be discounted, but the Iron Man PSVR will be coming out in July.
Yes, which the demo did come out this week.
Yeah, we've
as
been
well
we've been
to
waiting
pick
for
up.
that.
They
for
have
some
an
time
Iron Man
now.
Yeah,
VR
they pushed
Move
back.
bundle too.
Yeah, they pushed back the Iron Man VR game about a year, I believe.
But you can try out the demo now, and
Yeah.
it's cool. It looks,
And you
it's-
like it?
Yeah.
All right.
The Last of Us Remastered, if you want to catch up before the sequel comes out, it's going to be $10.
if
You
you
guys
haven't
need to
bought
play
it,
that.
yeah, if you guys have not bought it or
Slayer.
picked it up, it's definitely worth it.
Like
It was
J-Radic.
free. It was free on PlayStation Plus 2 months ago, I believe. So if you guys did miss out on that, $10 is definitely a steal.
If you guys don't want the second one, at least play the first one.
Last of Us remastered.
The Last of Us remastered. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely pick
If
that
you haven't
up.
played it either, Nick underscore TM,
Nick underscore.
It's a good game.
you should play it.
Are you gonna give out our social security number every time you?
Nick underscore last 7442.
Oh my gosh. But yeah. As well as
flow.
that event coming for real life events, we have some updates on that since we do have the whole Corona.
Wrecker says there's a game called Fried Pines at Eddie's.
No, I think he was just making fun of you.
Fried pines. I wonder how he spelled pines.
Oh, what about the Avengers game? The Avengers game
No,
is.
no. It's talking about Metal, we're talking about Metal Gear
Oh,
Solid
yeah,
Revengeance.
Revengeance
Oh,
with.
Revengeance.
It's a Metal Gear game made by Platinum Games.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was focused more on hack and slash action combat versus.
Yeah, the one you
Game
can.
is just
you can-
trash.
Revengeance, the one you can slice watermelons and stuff, and you can. I want to slice it this way. No, wait, this
You
way.
can have
This
a
way. This way.
helicopter fly.
Is
after
this
you and you
was
can
that on the
slice
one
it,
with
slice it
Raiden?
into-
Yeah, the one with
Yeah,
Raven.
Oh, okay.
Ryan.
Or Rose and Jake.
Yes.
So Fruit Ninja, the action game. All right, nice.
Oh, Fruit Ninja was better game than Metal Gear Revengeance.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
This
All right, so
shouldn't even be called
okay,
Metal
let's
Gear.
let's jump to events that are happening in real life, which we got updates on. We did have those Corona delays on Tokyo Game Show got canceled, Paris Games Week got canceled, E3 Saturday got canceled. That's why we're not there this year.
Gamescom got canceled.
Gamescom got canceled, but they replaced it with a digital event. Going to be hosted from the August 27th to the 30th. If you guys also have been keeping up, Summer Game Fest was another replacement. IGN's going to do their summer show as well. So we're going to get.
This has been
shows
terrible
in
so
replacement.
far. This summer event thing. It is
It's only
nothing
been
like.
2, Kuko.
But dude, the way they put it out, like I thought we were gonna get games every day. That we're gonna get like free downloads. That we're gonna be able to try out games.
Oh,
The-
so you're
the-
saying like false advertising?
Yeah,
in
dude,
a
the way
sense.
they explained it on the trailer, they're games, and we're gonna try out games. You're gonna basically have E3 in your house and this and that. I was like, oh, this sounds amazing. I thought at least one game you could show me a day. But dude, it's
Okay.
been like one a week.
Yeah, I get
almost.
you. I get you. I think it's just hard, I guess, for Jeff Keighley to have, I guess, I don't know, companies reach out to him and like say that crap. But in the end, I don't care because I'm not paying anything for it. It's just me watching a video, so I don't mind. In my opinion, that's just me.
No, I know it's hard work to set it up and everything. It takes a lot of logistics to happen. But when you overhype it and say
Yeah.
like, hey, there's a summer fest,
Yeah, I
and
do
it's
agree.
really just like hot dogs and popcorn, you kind of
Yeah, no, I agree. I get you.
I like hot dogs.
Yeah, but when you get to
I
the
hate
party,
popcorn now.
if I tell you, hey, Hitman, come, I'm having a summer fest in my house, you're like, dude, this homeboy's gonna have hamburgers, ribs, and then I give you like a Rice Krispies treat. You're like, I didn't pay for it; it's free. I didn't have to do nothing.
Well,
But
yeah.
what do you think, Riddle Rex?
Yeah, it sounds like a ripoff.
It does, doesn't
Okay.
it?
So that's why we have Gamescom stepping up to the plate and having their own official event as well. For any local events, we had SuperCon and MegaCon get canceled as well. But Tampa here in Florida decided to say screw all those rules. Tampa Bay Comic Con is still going to be happening. That's going to be in July. So they did get the green light for that, so they're able to do it. And Riddled Rex has some logistics on that as well.
Yeah, Tampa Bay Comic Con will be in the Tampa Bay Convention Center July 10th through the 12th. I do have some pricing information. Kids 12 and under are free. For the one-day admissions, it ranges from $30 to $40.
Not bad.
Three-day admission is $60. So.
We might want to do that.
That's actually not that bad.
And then there's
Hitman, if you shave, do you think you could go for a 12-year-old?
I don't think I can.
If I shave for a 12-year-old boy,
Yeah, look at him.
I was
Just look at
thinking
his
about a
face.
12-year-old girl with the long hair, but we could try to go for the 12-year-old boy.
I don't think I could pull off being a girl.
Have you tried?
No.
Well,
He thought about it.
He thought about it. He probably looked in the mirror. He's like, can I be a woman? Huh.
I don't know. I mean, you're gonna shave my Adam's apple?
I don't see it now.
Because it's covered. I could be the bearded lady.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Wait, there is a VIP package for $500.
Whoa.
Damn, do I get me sucky too? Do I get
man.
me love you long time with that?
They don't give out lollipops there, Cuco. But the package
I
does
do, though.
include an autograph, selfie, T-shirt, and limited edition vision print.
Who's autographing it?
Is it James Martin?
I don't know who that is.
Who's James Martin?
JR?
I know
I-
who James Dean is. But I
Am
don't know
I
who
out of
James
like the
Martin-
loop? Or do I not know who James Martin?
I'm not
Who's
sure.
the
I'm
guy
not
that
sorry,
wrote the
I'm not-
Goosebump books? What's
That's
his name?
Is an art? Maybe. I mean, the name is not necessarily
R.L.
that.
Stein. R.L. Stein.
I was
that's
way
awesome.
off.
R.L. Stein. No.
Forgive me, James Martin, if you're watching. I don't know
That
who
shows
you are.
how many books
I
I
don't
read.
know. If I were you,
It's not even
and
the first guy that pops
you
up.
miss conventions and you want to get out of your house, I would buy tickets ASAP because I don't know if they're gonna have a
United
limit
American
on how
Writer.
many people they're gonna have at
Yeah.
this convention.
And since this is the only con happening in Florida,
Yo, Prodigy, you've been to
What?
cons. Have you
Yeah.
guys been to a con before?
Riddle came with us to SuperCon.
Dude, how would they do social distancing in a con?
You can't. That's the whole point.
I could see probably. I think this is a
It's,
smaller.
everybody's gonna put like a bubble shield on them just walking
It's
around.
gonna be,
Count-
I think
count
it's gonna
me
be
out.
A smaller
Count me out.
convention, and the booths are gonna be
More spread out.
separated.
Okay.
They're gonna have the arrows on the floor going one way and another way.
Yeah, no one follows that.
But I feel like people's cosplay are gonna get ruined with these masks.
Now,
we're gonna
now
have
that
to
you say
wear.
the aisles with the arrows, have you ever been like in a supermarket?
Yeah, no one follows
I went
them.
to Walmart and I was talking to Jay Raddick on the phone, and I was like, "Oh crap!" I'm like, "I've been here for 20 minutes, and I just noticed the arrows on the floor."
It's the same thing with the. We're getting off topic, but quick.
But
It's the
people
same thing with the
get
arrows in the
crazy
parking
about
lot.
the
They go
arrows, though. They're
towards
like,
you.
yeah,
You're supposed to be
dude,
going,
you're going the
away
wrong
from
way.
you.
I'm like,
So stupid. All those people should get the corona for going the wrong way.
Going back to the whole thing about like E3 and everything, I feel like a big reason that people are disappointed. I think like for gamers, E3, at least that week has been like a celebration of gaming, and we're so used to like having like people have the Super Bowl, people have like elections if they're into that.
Sure.
So that week of like gaming and like being like either going there or sitting down like, oh, I'm gonna get my PlayStation news, I'm gonna get my Xbox news, I'm gonna get my Nintendo news, all in this nice neatly packed week. Like people were so used to that. Now we don't know when anything is gonna be announced, and when something does get announced and it's hyped like, oh, something's gonna be announced today, and it's just like, oh, this game where you shoot candy into a bird's mouth is gonna be released on Steam. It's like,
Is that a game?
I don't know. I just made that off the top of my head. I'll actually be kind of disturbed if
Well, you might be onto something
it
there. Right?
actually becomes a game.
I like that. So the Super Bowl of gaming is E3. That's a
Yeah.
pretty good comparison. I mean, it's a huge event. I mean, millions of people around the world are watching that.
yeah, all we get now
From
is Trump
around the
talking
world.
about the coronavirus and
Yeah.
China.
But yeah.
Which, as soon as China opens up, I'm flying there for cheap.
Hey.
I'm going to the source of the coronavirus.
You know, they're gonna be paying me to fly to China.
You're gonna take it.
You're gonna take the flight?
Of course, man. It's only
You
18
even
hours, man. You'll be
second-
fine.
Only 18
Being
hours.
non-black, my life is dangerous.
Oh my gosh. All right, talking about 18 hours and where you could spend 18 hours of your time on is VR.
I made it out of the hot
lasts
zone
that long.
twice. I'll be fine.
So Oculus Quest, if you guys didn't know, we talked about this probably a couple months ago about hand tracking being tested and produced, so that way you guys didn't have to have controllers on you to play the games. You could just it tracks your hands
And your
now it's-
fingers too.
yeah.
Let's go. The
So
future is
now it's
here.
gonna be
Your
it's gonna
phalanges.
be releasing this month. So you guys are probably gonna get an update on your Oculus Quest.
And you know what you're gonna get.
The Oculus is my favorite VR so far. I
because
like
it
the
is
Oculus.
right now the best one
It
in the
is.
sense of
The
economically
Oculus Rift.
and everything else about it. It's the Quest is the best.
Yeah,
It
it's,
is.
it's when I get the question like which is the best VR headset, and I'd say it depends. There's like different tiers,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but pound for pound, it is the Oculus Quest. And now that you
Yeah.
have finger tracking and tracking all your hand movements, the worst thing is that you know what kind of finger gestures you.
And it's I like it. It's much more comfortable than the PlayStation VR, in my opinion.
Well, remember,
Well,
PlayStation
I like-
VR has been only one iteration. With Oculus, they've had
Like
four.
Yeah, different
Like,
Like we
generations.
messed this up, let's fix this. We messed that up, let's
Yeah.
fix that.
Wait, PlayStation hasn't had two? 2 iterations? You don't
No,
think?
it's only been one.
I thought they might have fixed it. Maybe not.
They have.
There you go.
Oh,
That's what I was saying.
okay. But when it was known as Morpheus.
But it's there's been 2 versions of the PlayStation VR.
Just like the
Oh.
Move. Just like the Move had.
yeah, the regular and then the Pro version.
Okay.
That's what you're talking about,
Yeah.
right?
It's not really considered a pro version. It's
But-
just they fixed the 4K pass through.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
made
Prodigy looks like Howard Stern. Matthew Ortiz said he would need
Howard
a
Stern.
big afro.
I need
maybe.
a lot of hair. I need way more
You know
hair.
what? Next week we're gonna get you an afro, and you're gonna.
And I
be
need like
Howard
small
Stern.
eyes and I need a long face.
What's the guy
Where'd you
that
get
does
Howard
Price
Stern
is
from?
Right?
Bob Barker?
No, the one that does it now that used to be on Whose Line
Oh,
Is
I
It
don't know
Anyway?
who it is.
Whose line is it anyway?
Oh, Drew Carey, isn't it Drew Carey?
Maybe that's who he meant.
Ah, yeah, he could be Drew Carey. Yeah,
He used to, now it's someone else.
I love that show. Whose line was it anyway? With the props and stuff. That was a great show.
Wayne Brady's doing Prices Right now.
Is
Oh,
it Wayne
wow.
Brady? Is it another guy from the
Yeah, he's doing
Whose line is it anyway? Anyway,
He does
Is
everything.
Wayne
So-
Brady gonna have to?
Wait, I had a question
What?
about VR.
we got another
Okay.
we got another question from the audience.
From Nick
From-
underscore TM.
Yeah.
Oh no.
In that now I know what TM stands for. Too many questions.
Bro. Okay, the thing is, I've never tried VR because I use glasses.
Oh,
Can I
there's
use
there's
glasses?
there is one where you can put Coke bottoms in the thing, and then you can.
What?
This is a legitimate
What?
question.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
No, I
I'll
never
give you
thought of
I'll
that.
give you
Okay.
a legitimate answer. PlayStation you can, Oculus you can.
PlayStation's
the old Oculus you couldn't, but the new one you can, and the PlayStation
It'll
made it.
focus,
You
right?
can't see it up
but
close.
but Nick, the easiest, I mean the best one for glasses
Is
is
the
the PlayStation VR, and I can tell you because I've played with all of them.
Can't
with
you
glasses.
focus?
That's why
No,
I've never
no,
tried
actually you
the
can't.
VR.
I've played without glasses and your eyes don't focus because it's like an actual range. It's really weird.
Yeah, and I have astigmatism. They can't focus either.
Yeah.
It's- oh,
Yeah.
That's why I've never done VR.
Yeah,
So yeah.
you'll enjoy it. After the show, we'll let you try it as well.
Not Resident Evil though.
Yeah.
No, we'll just
While we're all eating, we're gonna watch you play.
we'll throw you in a Shark Tank. All right, so next,
So next, guys, talking about I don't know how I could segue this, but we're going to Xbox Live, guys. There was outages this week, and I think there was outages across the board here in Florida,
Boo.
because this happened across PSN as well. But I think
Yeah,
with
but-
PSN it was AT&T related, but Xbox Live there was reports all over the country.
yes, and
Definitely
for
AT&T
several days
related.
as well.
and for several days going through these problems. So we don't know. I personally don't know what is the reason for all this because Corona happens, and I guess there's too many people on the internet. I don't know if that's the real reason. I don't.
But see, someone gave me that.
yeah, I
excuse
still
as
don't believe
well.
that. I still
And
don't
my
believe
thing
that.
is, I think there's less people online than there was at the beginning of coronavirus because people are actually leaving their homes now.
Oh,
And
now.
when
Okay.
coronavirus first started, everyone was locked down, and
Right.
we were not having these outages that we're having now. So that excuse to me is non-valid.
I mean, it just happens. I don't think there's any rhyme or reason
Though,
to
but
it.
the whole thing with Xbox, they pride themselves as being
As
like
having the best
and the
live
servers
service.
and what you pay you all this money and this and that.
They never gave a reason.
They,
Xbox.
they gave a reason for what, for it going down.
It's classified.
No, they never usually ever give a reason why it goes down.
Yeah, they're just like suck it up.
Yeah, suck
And
it
I
up,
know Snoop
Buttercup.
has had problems with Xbox lately for a while as well, and he even tweeted at them and told them to fix their.
Yeah, because Snoop is a big
I don't
Xbox
like that.
player.
Yes.
I like when companies are very communicative with their users. That makes me like a loyal customer because I know they're gonna tell me what's going on.
Or make them feel trusted as like you
Yeah.
trust them as well.
And it's also good that you have that transparency because, and then look at Hitman. Hitman for a while didn't know what was happening in his house as far as his internet.
Shh.
And
Nobody needs to know that. That's classified information.
And the thing is if you have that transparency, you know, is it my internet? Is it the PlayStation? Is it the PlayStation Network? Because I had my PlayStation Network went down too, and then I found that it was AT&T that had the outage. And I'm there resetting my PlayStation. I'm downloading this stuff and you know
Yeah.
messing around with my stuff, and eventually I found out it was the AT&T who took a crap.
Yeah.
Apparently AT&T no one really likes.
Yeah, but nobody likes Comcast.
Compared to Comcast is better in my opinion.
There's nothing else.
We don't have a lot of
That's
choices.
the
Yeah, there's
Monopoly.
monopoly.
Oh, you think it's back here? In
That's what-
Gainesville, it was only one company.
Yeah.
One company
In what?
for water too.
In what?
In
Where?
Gainesville.
In Gainesville?
We only had Cox or
What?
electricity. Cox.
That's the name of the cable company?
Cox.
COX.
I know how it's spelled. They wouldn't spell it the other
Like,
way.
Susie, what are you on? I'm on Cox.
My Cox broke down. It's not working.
Oh, that's funny. My Cox is down.
Getting some customer service for these Cox.
I wonder how that sounds when you call them. Thank you for calling Cox Cable. Oh,
What's the
man.
service that you're having problems with, ma'am?
Where you're... There's so many inappropriate things I can think of for Cox Cable.
Well, when all else fails, use your Verizon hotspot. It works.
Hey, that's
your
what
phone?
DJ Fuego has been
Yeah.
using in his room because
It
our
works.
AT&T's a pain in the butt.
Has Comcast ever let you down? Cox Cable stays up.
You guys heard it here.
Oh
You
my
guys
Oh
gotta
my
hire
God.
Hitman is like
for
the best
marketing.
one line. It's like when you suck, drink liquid luck. It was like Hitman's all this like amazing.
That's
That's
why
too
I'm a
funny.
marketing manager.
Up during the hurricane, so.
I bet it did stay up.
What do you have anything else to do?
Oh
Oh,
my
that's
gosh!
too
All
funny.
right, so we're going from Xbox Live news to more Xbox sort of exclusive news, sort of, not really, but the
What up, Tally?
Sea of Thieves is coming to Steam on June 3rd. Did you see this happening? Did you guys see this happening?
Yeah, because
Hey.
Sea of Thieves wanted to make some money.
Yeah.
So,
I
so-
definitely agree with you.
So
It's
they
literally
have
pirating its way into
so
another game.
I got a question for you guys. So, is the Xbox Series X basically a glorified Switch Steam box?
Why would you say that?
Why would I say that? Because all the games that you could normally play on an Xbox,
You
you,
can
can
get
play
on
on
your PC.
Steam or PC. So maybe people that are not tech savvy and get a PC, they can just get an Xbox, which is easier.
I believe that's a valid comparison.
Because with PlayStation, you still have exclusives that make you have to buy the system. But by Xbox doing this kind of move, it kind of demeans the point of having an Xbox. You can just get a Steam box. I think
So somebody in the chat.
Game Action was like, Cox, we have a huge network.
Roger, you're supposed to be the professional here.
I'm sorry. So yeah, Sea of Thieves. Yeah. No, but I definitely agree with you. I've always said that for a while now. I think that Xbox and Microsoft releasing their exclusives onto Windows 10, allowing for PC players to get it. I don't see the reason why you need an Xbox. Just get a PC. You get the best of both worlds, even though it is sometimes more expensive.
Now, does Xbox have the best bargain in the world? Hell yeah, they
Yes.
do.
That's why. That is the other reason. The Ultimate Pass is
I would
really
say,
worth it.
I would say two things about that. The first thing is that going into the next generation, there is a question if PlayStation would remain the same because Horizon Zero Dawn, I believe, is also
Horizon
is
Zero
not
Dawn.
already on or is coming.
It's coming to PC.
Steam to PC as
Yes.
well, which that is no longer exclusive. And the
Death
second
Stranding
thing
as well.
is that I believe that Microsoft
4 years later.
Yeah, 4 years later. Microsoft has also announced that they're not, I believe they're no longer trying to be like making their money from the games, but more making money from their live service of having the Xbox Live. So whether or not you
And
get the
their
games
passes.
from the Xbox Series X or get the games on PC, you're still going to be logged into being on the Xbox Live, and that's where they're going to get the money from. So I think that if that's their strategy, that maybe that's why they're changing things up and making it be like, oh, you get it on a console, you get it on a PC, it doesn't matter to us. You're still giving us that sweet, sweet live money.
Which is, they were the first ones to have that subscription service. If you want to call it a subscription membership. The Xbox Live.
Xbox Live
PlayStation.
started originally there. But if you think about it, when they first started as a company, they started as a company that sold books. Look where they are now. So same thing with Xbox. Xbox is starting to swing over. They could become the Netflix of gaming. They can have these kind of services. Xbox Ultimate Pass. Pay $100 and you get games anywhere you want. And all in all, Microsoft is always been a software company
Chasing victory, and we're not taking prisoners. Sound the starting gun. This life's not for beginners. I came to cash my check. Come crown the new king. Never give up. We're rise to the top. We're writing our page in the history books. We are the new legends. This is the new age. We are the new legends. The world will never be the same. We are the new legends. This is the
that they have plans for 93 games being released in the next 5 years.
93 games.
93 games in 5 years.
That's a lot of That's a lot of
That is
games.
a lot of games. That is, I mean, if you
12
do
games
know,
per year.
2K has a lot of studios though,
Yeah.
so they definitely can pull this out. I believe in 5 years. But
Now the problem with the 93 games, are we gonna get a bunch of WWE ones?
oh no, we don't want to.
You remember that him and the WWE ones where they were like bouncing around the
Oh
ring?
my! They were stuck to the ropes and just gliding.
It was so bad that they're like, this year we're not gonna make one.
And they didn't make one.
Yeah.
Aren't they making a
They
WWE
probably saw our
like
video.
They're making the same company
arcade-ish?
that was exactly the one that you made NBA Playground.
Oh yes.
They're making that same style but in WWE form, which I think it looks.
I think
funner.
it suits it better.
Exactly.
Still look better than Superhero X.
Riker mentioned earlier how he can't wait to play Superhero X on his PS5.
Yeah, right. Said no one ever.
What the heck is that? I don't even know.
So,
You'll
okay.
see it later. It's the superhero trash, is what it is.
Okay, what it is because every week we show 10 games or as many good as
Games
many
of the week.
games we
We do the
can
games of the week.
to show people games that are coming out this week. So one of the games that came out last week was a game called Superhero X. So when we looked it up to show our our fans what it looks like, it was a game that was
It was a mobile game.
but
Technically,
not
yeah,
even
it
a
was.
mobile game. It was a trash mobile game.
You know what? It was a prototype. It was like a game in the very, very, very beginning stages of it, and they decided, oh, we'll just come out with it like this.
Like a beta or something.
No, it was like
So it's a game where you can make your own superhero in a fighting game.
Uh-huh.
So when I tell you it in your mind, you're like, dude, that sounds cool. I can make Wolverine. I can make Cyclops. I can make my own superhero or villain and put them in a fighting game like Tekken or whatever. But then when you see it in practice, it kind of... And then when you go check the price and it's $40, you're like, dude, on mobile you were $1. Now all of a sudden you're like $40. What happened?
Yeah, they didn't even walk. They just glide.
Oh, they're
yeah,
So they're
it's pretty crappy.
They're tracking it now.
But and I don't know if you guys know this. Well, not many people know why. But the whole reason for the GameBros Show was to let people know about games like this, that they're just bad,
Stay away.
that they shouldn't be buying these games. They should be buying other games, and this is kind of why we.
And
That's
that's
how
why
the show started.
when we talk about hard-earned cash that you can spend on, that's what we're doing. We work hard for our money to then throw it away, and that's
Yeah.
yeah, like Kingdom Hearts.
And talking about good games, well, not really. I don't know. I'm not a Madden guy, but Madden 20 has nothing to do with what we're going to talk about because
Madden
it
20
kind of
or
does.
Madden 21?
NFL owners,
We're talking about the
We're talking
Madden
about
license,
the Madden
and
license,
the NFL,
and EA being
keeping-
correlated with that.
Mm-hmm.
So as you know, EA has been the company that makes football games for the last couple of years. No other company can make a football game. So now they're trying to decide, what do they do? Do we just keep making our football games with Madden, or do we open it up to other people? So they're going to actually vote this week to see if they decide to just stay with Madden only and have the monopoly, or open it up. So my question is for you guys, is it good that they open it up, or is it bad that they
Bad.
Oh, I care so much about this.
Good.
question.
Open up.
Good. They gotta open up.
Google,
They gotta open up.
Google.
in my
Nobody
opinion.
here plays sports games. I don't think. From the looks of it and from the sounds of it, no one here plays sports games.
But okay, replace the sports game with anything.
No. Leave Madden.
I, for one, am a firm believer in capitalism, and I'm a firm believer in you open up the free market and may the best idea win.
Yes, I absolutely.
So I do not agree with them having a monopoly, especially with how many sports games these days have been so filled with microtransactions and everything are barely changing year after year. By opening up to more competition, maybe other companies can make more innovations and make games more better and have like less microtransactions in it and make the overall gaming experience for sports gamers better. Because if you really think about it, like the whole big deal with like loot boxes and microtransactions, it started off in the sports games, and many people were like, oh, we don't care what happens in the sports games as long as it doesn't affect my game, and it slowly creeped into other games. So maybe by them having a change in the sports games, that would make a greater change in the whole gaming industry as a whole. So I think that this is a very good thing.
Yeah.
Microtransactions started in Elder Scrolls.
Slayer,
it's
I disagree with Slayer.
It's the truth. The first
In
microtransaction
terms of,
was horse armor.
Opening up the free market with the sports game.
I think they need to, just because we need a more refreshing game. I feel like EA has had Madden and just being the same thing all the time. That's what we've seen with sports games, because EA is just right now the head honcho, unless you got 2K, which is basketball, and that's a different story. But I would not mind seeing another company take the NFL. The only negative side would be EA. For them, that's a negative, because that's all EA has under their wing right now, because they got nothing else other than Apex, because Respawn is backpacking the crap out of that company.
But they have made other games.
So what's your opinion on it, Hitman?
They've made other football games, pro football games, and they've all sucked. Hasn't been a good one since probably Game Day of '98.
And that's what made them.
So Hitman, what would can you give me a firm explanation of why you don't think that would be a good idea?
I don't think that they should open up the free markets, like you said, towards Madden football. I think they should keep Madden football. If there's someone out there that wants to make another game entirely and try to get the NFL licensing, if that's an issue, I don't know if that is. I mean, it wasn't back then.
So what they're voting on is on letting other companies make an NFL game.
Game.
So other companies can make
if you
football
say like
games.
That, okay, I'm all right with trying another game, but not changing Madden.
No.
Keep Madden. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
So what happened was games like you said, 595 Studios used to
989.
989, sorry.
Studios, which made Siphon Filter.
Would started making some really good football games.
That's
did. When EA is like, dude, these guys are starting to creep up on us. Let's monopolize this thing. We'll pay NFL. We'll pay them. Look, this is the money. We're only company that's going to make football games. And that's why they had to stop.
And then they had 2K.
But 2K is basketball.
2K was just bad. They never had a 2K football game?
Nope. They haven't had since then. That's why.
So since 99 Studios or 99, I think it was 99 Sports.
99 Sports,
yeah. Yeah, there really hasn't. Yeah,
there has not been. And the thing is that other companies.
NCAA, but that's still EA.
Other companies have tried to do football games, but they don't have the football teams and the
like
football
Doug
names.
Flutie's Maximum Football.
Exactly.
Complete trash.
So it's a big barrier to entry when you're like, hey, try out my football game with Juanito Papito playing quarterback, and try out Madden. That's got freaking.
No, you gotta have. It's gotta be apples
Patrick
to apples.
Mahomes.
You gotta have the players. You gotta have the teams. But is the gameplay gonna be? It's taken Madden 15 years to get the game where it should be, and still needs progress.
So my opinion is you can change. Let's take sports out of it. Any game that can coast and not. So even in your job, if they say, hey, look, you're hired for 50 years, you don't have to worry about your job, you start coasting. But if someone tells you, hey, Riddle, Nikki's going to come for your job, you better step up your game. What do? You step up your game so Nikki doesn't take your job. So that's the same thing.
So we think Madden's been coasting, the guys at EA Sports.
Oh, definitely.
Well, because no one can make another Madden game. I'm not saying they are coasting, but they have no reason not to coast, because no one else is going to challenge them, because there is no other company that can make an NFL game.
Yep.
I've never played Madden in my life. But to me, it just seems like they're coasting. All they do is upgrade the graphics just a little bit, and then
Not
they're
even.
like,
I wouldn't say the graphics are
Madden
upgraded.
is out. Everyone buy it.
Even on this last one, we saw the video. Remember Project Gold? Dude,
you can feel the game. No, you can't feel. Shut up.
And hey, man, I love Madden. I buy them all.
Is someone gonna come and tackle me? Is that how I'm gonna feel it?
Did you say taco?
No, tackle. I'm not that.
I'm kidding.
But I'm just saying,
I'm just hungry. I heard taco.
I'm not someone who's really seen the game. I've saw it when my brother used to play it 3 generations ago at least. And it just always seemed like the same thing. That's why I never got into it.
So,
sort of like FIFA.
Let's give these guys some credit. How long does it take to make a good game? You would say AAA game.
Less than a year?
No.
These guys have to make a great football game, or good football game, if you want to say, in less than a year. They have to drop one every single year
But
and have
still,
to add
they
something.
could just grab the old game and edit and change some of the stuff.
I would
within it.
imagine technically they do until they go to a next gen console like they did
Yeah.
in 2007. I think.
Well, they're
was
gonna
it?
have
Yeah,
to do it now.
2007.
They're gonna have to do it now.
And now they're gonna have to do it again.
Yeah, like even when we were showing
it's
the
not
video
easy.
of Madden 21 that Xbox showed off, I even told Project,
didn't
which one is 20 and which one's 21 because it looks the same almost.
Like when Madden 07 came out with Donovan McNabb on the cover, and you saw him sweating, I was like, "What? That's the craziest thing I've ever seen on Xbox 360 before even PlayStation came out."
That was amazing because they had their helmets on and you were able to see them sweat.
Well, I mean, yeah, you see the cheeks. yeah.
That way in the chat said the NCAA would be very popular.
So NCAA might make a comeback now because since NCAA signed a new agreement with the players that they can actually sell their likeness,
I don't care
so,
for it.
there might be a resurgence, resurgence of the game back again. And I liked NCAA over Madden back in the day. I thought it had a better.
It had some good years, maybe in the early 2000s.
Huh?
Nah, they were like the worst team.
Can you take away the Gators? Get out of here. Talking about old games and 10 years ago, Call of Duty Black Ops. What
Has it been 10 years?
I think it had. No, it's
2011?
been, yeah, 10 years. Yeah,
Something like that, yeah.
something like that. But news surfaced this week about the new the new Call of Duty, which will be a Black Ops game, is gonna be based in Cold War again. So what do you think about that, Hitman? Because I know Hitman had some comments he wanted to share throughout the week, but
Did I?
yeah, you did. You did say your opinion on
So it
this.
seems like that they're keeping the names, and they said it was going to be a reboot of some kind. But it's called Cold War, so I don't know if you guys know the Cold War lasted from 1947 to 1991, the fall of the Soviet Union. So I don't know what era they're going to cover. Is it be Vietnam
All of
like
it.
they did, or
All
all
of
of it? That means it's huge. We're
That's
talking
what
about
she
a
said.
big game here.
That's what she
So
said.
it's going to be cool if they can
And
really
apparently
cover all
they
that
work
time.
for Cox.
Cox Cable?
So what do you think about the title, though? Do you think it's underwhelming, just Call of Duty Cold War?
It should have just been Call of Duty Cold War.
No, it is Call of Duty Cold War.
It's not Black Ops Cold
no,
War?
No.
Oh, then
This is just a
then
nice
I'm
little,
cool with that.
a little image that I put up there.
Cold War is fine. I think it tells
Really?
you exactly what the game is going to be about.
Okay, I guess that's the same thing with Modern Warfare. They rebooted it.
They should have changed the name.
For Modern Warfare.
I don't see why they had to copy the name.
I agree.
But even then, it was a reboot.
I don't think it was.
Well,
They just took some
Do
characters
Yeah.
Hitman,
completely.
oh no,
do
yeah.
you think that they're
It's not a
really
remake.
really gonna do the entire span of the Cold War, or they're gonna just do like one main part and have like different sections for DLC?
That's what I don't know. I hope they do the whole thing. I mean, there's a lot of
Dude,
events
there's a
in the
lot
Cold
to
War.
cover in the Cold War.
Huge amounts of
Well,
the
each
Cold War.
DLC drop could be an era, and I think that.
I
would
mean,
be
Vietnam
cool.
could be a whole game
Maybe.
in itself, and which was pretty much what Black Ops was. But it's huge. The 80s would be nice. I mean, there's so many different things that have happened back. There's so many proxy wars, all that
And then
stuff.
like the missile crisis, and then you're talking
Cuban
about
Missile
Cuba.
Crisis,
you know.
yeah.
So
It'd be
there's a
cool to
lot.
see how they do it. I think it could be a better campaign than Modern Warfare.
Yeah, I do think with this game they will bring it back though to what people loved about Black Ops.
But will it be its own? Will they have their own blackout?
Yeah,
No.
Warzone.
Warzone.
No, right?
Warzone.
Warzone's
Well,
carrying
theirs is
over.
called Blackout in Black Ops.
But
Yeah.
no, they already said that Warzone's going to start carrying over.
To every
So
Call
we're
of
just
Duty.
buying a campaign. So I hope it's a huge
Well, campaign and multiplayer, because we're not gonna get the same.
So that's what I'm hoping for. A
So
big
you-
campaign, because this campaign in Modern Warfare, in my opinion, lacked a little bit. Yeah, I know it carried on in Spec Ops, but it's not the same.
yeah, I definitely agree with that.
So yeah, to answer your question, I hope it covers all of the Cold War, if not most of the good parts.
And usually with Call of Duty, when they do
yeah,
DLC
okay.
drops, they're usually map drops. They don't do like a campaign extension style.
Modern
stuff.
Warfare did do the
Right.
Spec Ops drops though, so that
Oh,
was
but
good
that's
for free.
but that's Spec Ops though. That's not like a.
I don't know, but
real
other than, I mean, I was
Yeah,
curious as to
but
what they
there
were
was-
gonna do.
I mean, the Spec Ops missions are actually not that bad, and they have like a little tiny story to them, which is pretty cool.
Which
but
is
then
kill
again,
those guys.
I just wonder how long can Call of Duty continue?
continue. Apparently for a long time because
it's been
Battlefield
20
ain't stepping up to the plate anytime soon.
It's been 20 years or
Think about how
21
many
years.
how many war stories there are throughout history.
Oh,
Oh.
there's tons. There's thousands
Tons.
of war stories. If you
even
were to go
even
real
with
war
Battlefield
stories.
5 and Battlefield 1, they made those war stories
A
off
little
of,
vignettes.
Yeah, off of
Since Call of Duty 1
Stories.
and 2 on was it PlayStation 2, I think? Yeah, because Medal of Honor was one of the very first-person World War II games.
Yeah, PlayStation.
And then Call of Duty took the title and took the...
You know who made Medal of Honor, right?
EA. Wasn't it EA? Yeah.
Yep, and it was the Respawn guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The beginning.
Those were
Talking
good
about
games.
new beginnings.
New beginnings. Let's go.
We got season 2. Oh crap! I almost lost myself there. Season 2 of year 5 of Rainbow Six creeping up on us.
I can't wait to play.
We
with
had the
Ace.
reveal on Monday. And
5 years
Kuko,
of
what
Rainbow
operator
Six.
did you mention?
Ace. I can't wait, dog. He's overpowered.
So there's Ace. There he is rocking his gadget.
Dude, that's the Hamburglar.
What do you his gadget's in his hand, bro? What are you talking about? So there you go. That's
Were
a
you even-
reveal of Ace.
Was Prodigy... Was
Was I live when the
Can't say his name
Hamburglar and like
Yeah, exactly.
Grimace were?
Were a
I
huge
think
thing.
I was near the end of the era of all those characters from McDonald's. And
Have you ever played in a
If
McDonald's
he was an
Playhouse?
attacker, he would get me. He would just have to lay the burgers on the floor, and I'd come out.
Yeah. Same.
I can see that happening. So we have Mr. Ace here with his amazing gadget, and we got Malusi. Okay, so they revealed the new season for Rainbow. They revealed Ace and Malusi on Monday. So they did the gameplay reveal. They showed off House. They showed off the new operators and their gadgets. So what do you guys think of that reveal? What do you guys think of the gadgets? Do you think they're going to be very useful?
Like always, before they even come out, Ace is gonna get nerfed.
Why do you say that?
Because dude, he's too overpowering. I think with 3.
So we're gonna get an Ace with Ace.
Yeah, but it makes the defenders, it makes up for it, because when the bottom blows up, the defenders can retaliate. I think it's an advantage for the defenders.
Wait, I'm confused.
So
You think Ace is an advantage for the defenders?
Yeah, as a surprise. So when he throws his pellets and the top blows up, it then goes down and then the bottom blows up, a defender could be standing there, and as soon as it blows up, bam.
Okay, if he times it right, that
I
I can see
wonder,
that.
can you stop the what I don't know what they call Ace's
So
gadget.
so
Like
Ace
the bandit.
Ace code name was
Midway?
Slinky. Wait.
Yeah, midway.
Slinky.
Yeah, his code name when they were
Enemy.
developing him was called Slinky
because it
Be-
slinks down.
because it
yeah,
makes
yeah,
like
yeah.
the slinking effect. So when you throw the grenade, it comes out and then it does the hard breach,
Who
and
here
then it
owned a
slinkies
Slinky?
down and makes another hole, and then slinkies a third time and makes another hole.
Kuko, are we the only ones that ever owned a slinky? Anyone here
No,
owned a
I had
slinky?
one.
You had a slinky?
In a way, Christy owns a slinky.
How did you have footage of the new operators?
That's funny.
I'm glad you're here.
I don't know. Ace is heavily countered right now, according to Matthew Ortiz in the chat.
Oh yeah, he does have.
Yeah, true.
the-
He technically is.
the test server. So this is the reveal the reveal that they showed off on Monday. They showed off their gadgets and stuff like that, like we're mentioning. So here we see Ace throwing his little. I don't remember the name of his gadget.
I don't either.
But what
The
Kuko and
canister.
everyone was talking about was that it plops down after it does destroy one piece, basically a Habana-sized hole.
Well,
and
I'm
then
glad
it
you said
plops
that
down.
because Habana could just grab her stuff and just go home.
She can pack her bags and leave
You
because
see, but
Ace is going to
isn't
be
that
taking
what
the
Riddle
cake.
said, that it looks just like Habana?
Yes.
In terms
Yeah.
of the gadget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
It's the same.
now the thing is that Habana has
Except he's
3
better
as
looking.
him as Ace has the same amount, but
Yeah.
Habana to open a whole
Ace looks
garage
weird.
door, it
Ace
looks like
looks-
the
No, I
hamburger.
said he's better looking than Habana.
Oh, well, yeah. Bono's a girl, so yeah.
Actually, no, I beg to differ.
Me too.
Even if I was from the other side of the veil, I would not say that Ace is a good-looking guy.
I don't think he's wearing his pandemic mask on right though.
I think.
I don't think he's covering his mouth correctly.
Being that he looks that or says that he's a medic minor, right? Isn't that what his whole biography
He's like
is?
a first responder.
responder.
So wouldn't you think a first responder, even though he's an attacker, would? I think he should have been somewhat like an opposite of Doc, not the opposite, or
To
like
me-
a Doc, but
okay,
on
so the
offense.
leaks that we got about half a year ago were supposed to be the spider drone that heals your teammates. That was his ability. But the thing is, I guess Ubisoft pulled a fast one on us like they did with Forge and Apex and said, no, we're going with a completely different guy.
Because that operator does not exist on offense. A
A
medic.
healer.
A medic on offense.
Finka, sort of.
Finka.
No,
Which they
not
buffed
really.
Finka, actually. They
I
they
guess.
now you get revived at 25 health, I believe,
I guess
other
it
than
could
5.
be. Yeah.
Wait up.
Well, yeah, I don't like talking over people.
Sorry.
No, well, you guys said
What-
that Habana's useless, and
I don't see
that's
that
not
useless.
complete.
Wait, who said that?
You
I
said
didn't say it
No,
was
no,
useless.
no.
Okay,
Kuko
Kuko
and
said that she's
Yeah.
useless. That's not true because like Ace, he doesn't do harm as he's doing that. Like she's a hard breacher, and you will get hurt if you're near that.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're saying that Ace
Yeah.
does not do any
Ace,
damage.
you can literally
Look, right
stand
here.
while he's
Watch.
doing it.
You could
take
stand
no
right in front of
damage.
his thing.
And
Oh,
that's
I
why,
see.
And that's why he's
that-
balanced. So defender
Look at
can
that.
go
Defender
down
has
And they
and
countered
plan.
him.
Yeah.
So it's balanced in my eyes. I
Yeah.
think Cabana still has use. Like she
Yes.
can still hurt with the breaching.
Oh,
Yes, they
I'm-
do
I'm-
explode.
I'm just
because
ready
you see them
to
from the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see them when they're.
Yeah, but like Ace, like if you're timed and like you have a bandit there in time, as soon as
I wonder
he's
if you
putting
can
it,
shoot
stop
out
it,
the
then that's
Ace
it.
like you can in the
I'm
Habana.
wondering, are
Yeah, you
there-
can. Yeah, you can.
Are there explosions and sound effects similar so that defenders don't know if the opposing team is using
The-
Ace or Habana? Because that can be an advantage
Sound
where
is
they
definitely,
think
yeah, sure.
they think they have Ace and they're by the reinforced wall,
Yeah.
but it's really
No, it's
Habana.
complete different sound.
Ah,
Hibana
see?
sounds like little jet engines.
Do we know what
flying.
weapons Ace is using? And
Oh, Ace has a good
Malusi?
kit, and so does Malusi. They both have great kits,
I wanna
and they're
know
not
what
new
they-
weapons. So that is that's a sad fact for you to hear.
Can
Hitman.
we just stop hoping for new weapons? by
I
this?
just think they're not gonna add new weapons anymore, in my opinion. So
They'd have to
Ace
hire
is
me.
rocking the AK-12 as his primary.
Anna Famas, I see here.
Can,
Or is that
No,
Twitch?
no,
no.
sorry.
Twitch.
I'm looking at an old video.
can
Sorry.
the game
I mean, a
please-
video.
next season please add to where someone dies, we're able to pick up their weapon?
Oh my gosh.
That would be
You
legit.
guys-
Please.
No, but that would defeat the whole
That
purpose
would
of
defeat the whole purpose
operator.
of operators.
Knowing him, man, he would
Yeah,
kill someone
but
just to
this-
take their
this
guns away.
game is supposed
Oh.
to be realistic, and I feel like that's included in the realism.
I think we
should
dropped the realistic ball a long time ago once we
Yeah.
introduced Echo and his invisible drone. So
I don't remember if the other Rainbow Six Vegas
We
games
don't know if
did
it
that.
doesn't exist.
I don't
If
remember.
the military has that or
They
not.
got
We
one.
don't know.
an Echo
What?
drone that makes you drunk.
No, but in the old games, I think you could pick people's load up. So
I don't remember. I don't think you could in Vegas. Vegas, you were stuck with your pistol and your C4 or
yeah,
what
I don't
we
think
call
in
the,
Rainbow you
the
couldn't.
Wonka bar.
In
We
none of
called
the
it
Rainbows
Wonka
you
bar.
couldn't.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Rainbow Six Vegas, you couldn't.
The reason why I say that he is putting Habana to retire is because I don't know many people that use Habana to hurt people. They use Habanas to breach basically, and if they hurt someone, dude, if you can't hear the jet engines burning a hole and just stay there.
The jet engines. Yeah.
But in like Habana, if she wants to open up a whole garage, she needs to use all 3 of them. But with Ace, he can just use one of them and still have 2 more to use other breaching. And the other thing is, when Habana is dead, she cannot deploy her pellets. But if someone, if he throws it into a mute jammer and the mute jammer is there and Ace dies, if someone shoots the mute jammer away, the Ace things go back
Oh,
live
look at
and
that.
they blow.
That's an
so-
intricate detail I did not know.
But
Look
if
at
a
that.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
But if
Mm-hmm.
a bandit destroys his,
Oh, just like any other breacher,
sling,
yeah.
But
Oh,
does
then it's
that
gone.
include all 3 or?
Yeah, once you
Yes.
destroy it, it's gone. So like if he
'Cause
throws
it's a
the grenade
trifecta.
and somebody shoots the thing before it starts slinking,
He lost
it
all of
lost
it.
He lost all of them.
But he lost one.
of his 3.
And he still has 3.
So
Correct.
he has 2 more that drop down like that.
Okay, so one of them
No.
drops down 3 times.
Oh, gotcha.
So by just throwing one, he could clear out a garage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely
so,
getting nerfed.
So no. Here's
Yeah,
the
he's
thing.
definitely
There's
getting nerfed.
hella counters to him though. And I've seen the amazing mirror strat, which right now is being getting used on PC in the test servers, where he breaks the first top one, and what you do is that you stay in a crouch
Oh, a house
position.
got
So
renovated.
you deploy a mirror right on
Did you
his
see it?
on his third slinky. You open the
Finally
mirror on the third
complete.
slinky. It destroys the slinky and leaves the top open. So the mirror opens up, and you uncrouch. So you stand up and you peek over the wall and you kill him. So there's many ways to counter Ace and use his gadget against him.
Well, besides
Why I
the-
still think Hibana is going to be useful in certain situations.
Besides the operators, what about house? How do you guys feel about the
Okay.
renovation being complete?
Wait, we're gonna jump from topics.
With the sweet
Yeah.
oak.
Oh, we have.
So we're gonna go from so we got Ace with his AK-12, his loadout there with the M9 pistol.
So
I
for people
believe
that don't know, what is that one?
AK-12 is the AK that Fuse uses.
Yes.
Perfect.
Which isn't really used because Fuse is too slow and his gadget's not useful. So.
No, Capcan has it.
No, Capcan has
Who's
a
the other
different
Russian
version
operator?
of AK. Of Glaz. He has the DMR.
No, not Glass.
Tachanka
The AK-12 is definitely
only on Fuse.
Capcan.
No, Capcan's
You
the
sure?
defender. Yes,
Oh,
Nikki,
you're right.
Nikki and Kuko would know
That's
they are
true.
Capcan mains.
No, yeah, it's the fuse.
Um,
It's the fuse AK-40.
So yeah,
The one
so,
that can have the shield, but you don't have to pick the shield.
Yeah,
Got it.
exactly.
So now we're going to the defender, which was Malusi. Malusi has
With those sweet oak.
She was codenamed Slowpoke for the reason because of her gadget, and her gadget is this like sonic wave disruptor thing.
Which we talked about last
I
week.
would
We
like
thought
to
some
say-
sort of vibration would stop you.
Yeah, the vibration slows you
Well,
down.
we,
Yeah.
well, we thought it was like echolocation, something along those realms.
And
to
we were way
find
off.
you. I guess in this case, it slows you down.
It slows you down and it makes like a dubstep wub noise, like a lion's.
But it still tells you where that
uh,
defender is if you know where your.
if you know
your
where your
stuff
things
is,
are
yeah.
placed.
so yeah,
it's
it's sort of like what you were saying. So
Yeah.
it's a
Oh
pretty good-
wait, going back to Ace. Ace is a 2-2 operator, so 2 armor, 2 speed. With Malusi, we have a 3-speed,
3-1, right?
Yeah, 3-speed, 1 armor operator, which we haven't seen since Alibi. I would like to say, I don't know. I think it was Alibi. But with Malusi, she is carrying the T9 SMG, which is the one that Legion has, which is a fantastic
I
weapon.
love that gun.
And her being 3-speed with that weapon is going to be very strong. So I think she might be a roamer type, but she can also be played as an anchor with her gadget.
So she has a gadget that slows you down basically faster than barbed wire. And
it's the same.
it's faster.
The closer you are to it, yes.
Yeah.
So the intensity.
The closer you get to it, the slower you are. So if you place it on a wall that's facing the person, they'll go fast, and then as they get closer, they will slow down.
Mm-hmm.
If you put it next to them, it slows down. The only thing I don't like about this gadget is that it is bulletproof. Not even the snipers can shoot it, but you can pistol whip it with a handgun and break it. That makes
That's like a
no
bulletproof
sense.
camera.
Yeah, but
It's-
it makes no sense to me.
It's just the whole reasoning of they want you to walk up to the gadget and get slowed down or whatever. Because if you're able to shoot it, then
Yeah,
you
it's an
just
extra
destroy it out
step
of
you have
range
to
and
take.
it's
Why
super
not?
useless.
Why not make it indestructible then?
No, I
That's
can't- it would be
broken.
unfair.
Are you kidding me?
No, you could deactivate it with Thatchers. You could deactivate it with the Twitch. You could deactivate it with other stuff. But, dude, just think about it. You can't shoot it with a friggin' 50 cal sniping gun, but IQ with a little gadget and the little
Are
handgun.
you sure?
can
You
break
sure
it.
Kali can't shoot it?
I'm 100% positive. I am the
Really?
host of the GameBros Show,
And I am the producer. I guess we're stating
And-
roles
What-
now.
what is-
and
what
and
is-
you're
what
gonna
is
owe me a
bulletproof, you said?
cheeseburger.
Are you guys throwing titles at each
What
other?
was bulletproof
I'm the PR.
of Malusi?
Her gadget,
We're all throwing our titles out.
the Banshee.
The Banshee is
The
the, name
Banshee
of
is
her.
completely bulletproof, even to Kali's.
How about Prodigy
It says it
bets
can
his
only
slice of
be destroyed
lasagna for
remotely with
yours?
grenades.
Yeah, but it's bulletproof.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I wouldn't bet
so
your
if you
lasagna.
guys have been seeing the gameplay throughout, guys, house got reworked.
Okay, but also now they
Okay.
also introduced a secondary
Wait,
that
wait,
has the
wait,
sound.
wait. I'm going through the
The
way they
secondary?
revealed it,
Okay,
man.
sorry, my bad.
So they showed off House. House is a map that I figure a lot of us know as a classic map. It's been with us since beta days, and we
It's the map that Hitman played and said Rainbow sucked.
and he still ended up playing it.
We're never gonna
5
let you
years
down
ago.
for that.
5 years ago.
I've been waiting for this rework.
Yes.
They
This is a
finally finished
beautiful
renovating the
rework.
house.
They finally finished renovating that little workship into
They
a
finally
little
got the
baby's room.
money from the insurance company, and they were able to.
after that's been
So,
destroyed.
guys,
the last 5 years.
Looking at the gameplay, what do you guys think about this rework?
I like it. Looks good.
I just want to know who
It's
designed
got a bar.
this
It's got a
dude.
jukebox and machine. It's got all kinds
It's a
of cool
nice
stuff.
house, man. It's probably like 600 stacks.
I just appreciate the distance it puts.
I would say it's in the
It's
millions.
like before it was just way too packed.
Yeah.
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 The stimulus pack.
That Trump stimulus pack came in nice and.
I agree with Nikki. I feel like House, it was made in the beginning before Rainbow even came out. So,
Yeah.
it wasn't made for competitive play or balanced gameplay.
They made it because
So it
the
was-
trailer had a house in it, and the hostage was getting moved around, so they kind of got stuck.
I just
And-
love the fact that they're doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
There's
definitely.
no other
This
game.
is going to be a casual map only. So
I-
so they didn't make it completely balanced and competitive, but we are still going to be able to play it. We're probably going to have the Discovery Game Mode playlist where you can play for 2 weeks, like only. So
And I like the
Probably.
fact that they added new things to get
They-
rid of the spawn peeking and stuff.
oh yes,
too.
yes. That
Yeah, the
and
spawn
I'm
peeking in
so
that map was pretty
glad
bad.
that they added and fixed those 2015 textures and lighting, and they made it look nice and a bit more new. Because I don't know if you guys could tell. I guess it's only me.
Yeah, no, it
Where
looked,
you-
didn't
yeah,
look modern.
It
or with the
looked like an
times.
old game. Like you would look at the house map and like, oh crap, this
The
is like an
game
old
is
map.
old. The game is
It's
5 years old.
Yeah.
If you think about 4 Call of Duties have come out since this game was made.
Yeah. It's been
Like
a
6
while.
Maddens.
And I still
Six
love it like the
minutes.
first day I bought it.
Same.
Aw.
I don't love it like the first day I saw it, but I love it like the first day I played it.
Yeah, so other additions, like Kuko mentioned, we're going to get a new secondary gadget as well coming this season, which is like, it's a sound.
This is something I got a question
Oh my
since
gosh.
you know everything. So they got a new secondary gadget
Yes.
for them.
Yes.
So are they still gonna have 2 gadgets? Like, are they gonna drop? Like, let's
yes,
say.
they dropped one for that.
Oh my gosh!
So Goyo is dropping his barbed
Is
wire.
Capcan dropping one of his?
Capcan's
C4s?
not getting this.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
Goyo is getting this. Oryx is getting it. Mira is getting it. Cav is getting it. OP broken. I'm already telling you it's going to get nerfed.
Oh, that! Imagine her just putting these sound things everywhere so
And
she
she-
can freaking roam.
Yes, it's broken. I can see it becoming broken already. So they're getting it. There's somebody else I'm missing that's going to get it. Crap. I forgot the other ones that are getting it. But they're going to get it. They're replacing the lesser used gadgets. So let's say Capcan has, this is figurative. Capcan, his impacts are getting used 50% of the time.
So
They're
they'll
going to
switch the
replace the
other one.
nitro.
Gotcha.
Yes. So, like for Cav, I think the bulletproof camera, she had one, and I think it's getting replaced. So they're not going to be taking away useful gadgets. Oryx, I think his barbed wire is getting replaced. So,
I'm sorry, they need to rework
What do you-
Smoke's secondaries.
We've
They're-
only
they're
been
both-
asking it for how long now?
forever.
It's because Smoke has like barbed wire and a deployable shield, so it's like
Smoke cannot give anyone no smoke.
You can't smoke anyone. That's for sure. So, what do you think about this proximity alarm? It's the range isn't as much as the Banshee is, but it's
and it
your
detects
your line of
hitbox,
sight.
too.
I like it. I like
Yes.
proximity alarms. It's something that the game hasn't really had.
Yeah. Do
So
you
I like
do you
that
guys
as a
see this
defender.
being like a viable gadget?
I think so because
Absolutely.
in Rainbow, information and communication is like the number one
Mhm.
thing, and being able to
Especially if you're
communicate-
alone. Especially if you're 1v4,
Yeah, absolutely.
you know? That's
Yeah.
why I like about Legion. Legion, you can use it as a proximity alarm.
Yeah.
The
Do you,
idea
do
of it.
you one
I think it's necessary in bomb too when you don't know that they're planting.
Yes, that's it.
Thank
Oh,
Yeah.
it would
Make the
be
biggest
very good
difference.
to
There you go.
hide those in corners that are usually plant spots. And you
Now,
you can
does
hear
it
'em when they're
notify?
there.
So Legion notifies the guy, obviously, that he's been Legion, and
Yes.
you're notified. Does the proximity alarm know to notify the attacking?
Yes,
team?
they're gonna get a lot
You know
of
what I
that
mean?
sound.
It's just a
Well, I
sound
think
though.
Everybody can hear the sound.
No, it is like, is it only to the player and your team? It's not.
No,
Is it?
it's
Oh no!
everyone.
You
It's
know
a
it.
world sound.
So the
like
whole.
it's like
Like a
having a
fire
speaker
alarm.
there, like bam, 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 bam,
Yeah.
bam. Then somebody walked in.
I wonder how that's gonna work. Being.
So sound
the whole-
travels. And
No, I'm saying if you have 3 alarms down, How are you going to differentiate? Like lesions, you kind of have an idea of where your
well,
lesions are.
it's because you.
Well, this
I
is
planted one in the garage. I
Yeah.
planted one in the kitchen. I planted one in the.
It's all communication.
I'm wondering how that's going to
Yeah.
communicate to
Oh,
you,
I
I
play with
guess.
my
It's similar
headset
to
on
crack
blast, so
You
this
just
is
let
gonna
them
be
know,
a
put one here, put
rude
one here,
awakening.
and
Yeah,
Wait.
that's how I'm wondering. Yeah, that'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the perks and arms.
Yeah. So the
A
cool
plus
thing is
for
that
that.
this is throwable. So you're gonna have a lot of different things. You
Yeah,
can do with
I've seen
this.
them. You know, on the house map on the stairs, you have that large lobby
Yeah,
area.
Mhm.
I've seen them throw it on the roof of that. So when people come in that one area, it starts starts alarming them.
It's like a
Speaking of-
motion sensor,
Speaking
basically.
of proximity sensors, I know a guy that uses that a lot. His name is Sam Fisher.
Oh wait, you're not. We're not. Damn it, you're not. We're not done.
What?
We
We're still not
Amadu,
done?
the amazing Amadu buff.
Okay.
So you guys know that her grapple, once you grapple onto a window, it gets destroyed. So that
I'm
means
trying to get to the dinner, dude.
Yeah.
okay, I know. Me too, man. But we gotta give
That's my
people their news, man.
I think people's over Rainbow Six now.
Maru's buff, real quick. Her gadget does not destroy the barricade as soon as it latches onto it. It gets destroyed right before she kicks in the window. She now pulls out her gun way faster, coming into the room or wherever she's going. And also, her gadget now destroys the hatch automatically without you having to shotgun it down. So, I think it's gonna be a pretty good buff. We'll definitely see more of it.
Non-reinforced hatches.
Yeah, of course, not
Okay.
reinforced hatches.
I'm glad somebody knows what to do with grapples. Respawn.
Oh boy, can we not? Damn it, you're making me. I'm gonna kill freaking respawn. But whatever, Kuko, you mentioned the man with proximity alarms.
Yeah.
God, I hope this guy does a split right on the
So,
hallway.
Riddle, have you ever played Splinter Cell?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Long
Which one?
time ago.
Yes? Which one?
I don't remember. I actually rented it from the library.
Library.
Damn, what
Wow.
library is it that rented you a game?
I know.
Don't they let you
I'm
just check
pretty-
it out?
No, I'm pretty sure it was here in Florida. I rented it from the library.
A library rented a game?
Yeah.
I know games will let you check
Or you
out a
mean
game, but not
Blockbuster?
actually rent
Oh.
one.
Did you mean
I
Blockbuster?
pay for my library card. It's the same thing.
Anyway, so yeah, Sam Fisher. Is that official?
No.
He's gonna be in the
No.
game?
And
No,
I,
it's
I,
rumored?
Okay.
No,
So it's
but-
rumored, and the guy that the director of Rainbow kind of hinted at it.
God,
And
But
they,
I'm
they,
telling
they
you,
data
there is-
mined more stuff.
There's no way they can add
Yes,
Sam
they
Fisher
are.
to this
Holy
game.
Yes, you
crap,
can.
we've had these
Why?
Yes, you
arguments so
can.
many damn times.
Okay.
we
so
we
Riddle,
really have
I can't.
talked about
I
this.
cannot say his gadget, but
Okay, Riddle.
they can add him.
You've played Sam. You played Splinter Cell, right?
I don't remember it well, but yes.
Okay.
I
What
have
do you
played.
remember of Splinter Cell?
Michael Ironside's voice.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Literally just the scene in my head.
Which is
Um,
a dark room.
outside first, and then he goes into a dark room, bathroom looking room.
What's up with you, dark room and bathrooms?
Sounds like she's saying
I
the
don't
first scene
recall
of
it very
Saw.
well.
but okay,
Is
but
that the same thing?
so we're talking about a spy guy that does stuff at night
third
and
echelon.
and freaking night
Yeah.
vision goggles and stealthing. That's like, where does that happen in freaking Rainbow? It's everything's all lit up.
You got
It's
Cav
daytime.
roaming around.
He has other
I agree
gadgets
with you
and
with the third with the night vision goggles, which is his staple in the game. I don't see how they would put
Just,
that in.
dude, you just show three
They-
green dots and you're like Splinter Cell.
Oh,
It,
what-
it may not be significant. I mean, it might be something else to make him his ability.
But what if they drop a new map with him and
And
it's
then
still-
all the other ones will
all
be
the other-
screwed because they don't have night vision. He's in
It's
there.
possible. It's possible.
So that's my thing. Like, I would love to have. I love Splinter Cell. I would love to have Sam Fisher in the game. But how do you implement them? I thought of different ways because he's got gadgets with proximity sensors, and he had the, he has remember the camera that shoots the gas at the people or
Mhm.
stuff like that. But how
His
does
weapon.
how does that translate to Rainbow Six though?
I don't know. I think the goggles will be insignificant. I think it'll just be what his aesthetics will look like, obviously. But I don't think you'll get to
one
use
thing,
them.
like, I cannot say for sure what his ability would be.
So
or
is
what
he
his gadget
attacker or
would be.
defender?
If he were to be in the game, I would see him as an attacker.
attacker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would see him as an attacker because next season Tachanka's getting the buff, so there's no defender for next season. There's gonna be an attacker.
Okay.
So I don't know. I can't think of a gadget, but one thing that was an idea that we also talked about was what if it was just an elite skin? for an operator. We saw that Ash got Tomb Raider.
Who would get it?
She got Lara Croft. Who would get it? A lot of people would get it. I got Lara Croft. You
No.
kidding me?
Who would get the Sam Fisher?
Which
Avatar?
what operator?
Yeah, what operator?
I thought in my head the same thing. I have no idea who would get the Sam Fisher.
The only one I thought was a Defender, actually, and it was Pulse.
Oh, why Pulse?
Yeah, Pulse would be a good one.
Because he's an American, and so, well, I guess...
Yeah, so
I
Sam
guess
Fisher.
Laura Croft is British, so
Yeah.
that shouldn't apply. So what attacker male looks like him?
The closest one, it depends on which version of what
Buck.
Splinter Cell.
Thatcher?
No, it would be. I would think it would be Pulse, honestly.
Really?
But if you
Pulse? I don't
do,
see
you can't
Pulse.
just do the elite skin. You gotta do Sam Fisher's weapons too.
That's why.
You gotta do
That's
the
why. I
a
just
silence
don't-
pistol, which is
I don't
easy,
know.
and the F-2000 rifle that shoots the stun.
Because this
shoots
stuff
those
being
rings,
data
remember the
mined
rings?
in the game, I feel like
The little rubber rings?
How about
Yeah.
Blitz?
maybe.
I don't know. I really hope he's an operator. I hope they
I
figure
hope
out
he's
a
an
way,
operator. Yes.
or at the very least, they'll rumor him
Because
to be
just
in the
him,
next
his
game.
body, his uniform looks so raw. Like, if you look at some of his drawings and some of the fan art of him, Sam Fisher looks dope as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I love Splinter Cell.
So, yeah.
I
Second.
wish, honestly, like Prodigy knows, I wish all my operators were just all black out, just completely black.
Oh, I have most of them. Yeah, like a night camo and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
We
But
need
yeah.
more. We need more nighttime maps. That's for
So
sure.
that is just so
Yes.
interesting. We do gotta wait. Sadly, we're never gonna get nighttime's map.
Well, in the
nighttime
new
back.
Rainbow Six Siege 2 for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, it will have lighting because it'll have ray tracing, and you're going to be able to take out the lights.
We
Maybe
still-
we'll see
we-
Splinter Cell in
Thatcher
there.
throws in his Thatcher grenade,
We
and
s-
boom, the whole building just
we,
goes
we
dark.
still have 40.
And then how is it?
40 operators to get released. Bravo 6 going dark. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew it.
I what?
Rainbow Six, we're going dark.
I think that might be in the next Rainbow Six.
We'll
but,
see. We'll see.
So what do you have there as his abilities and stuff?
Oh no, this is just some fan art made thing. It shows the F2000, the FN2000, of course, there in his kit. His signature pistol as well. His ability is that he can be totally silent when he's crouching, and he can activate his night vision goggles. But
I
of
wanna
course,
be able
this
Oh,
is
so
some-
you're saying
And
this
this
is
was-
the elite for Nook?
You know what we should do?
This was
They should make him be able to take someone hostage, and then shoot the other player
You know
while
how
you got him
crazy that would
hostage.
be? You know how
It would
crazy
be
that
too.
would
It would be too much. I don't
That'd
think
be
they
a
could pull
lot.
it off.
Spies and Mercs.
I remember.
Event?
I remember Cavs data mines. Everyone was
Prodigy,
going crazy,
a Spy and Mercs event.
dude. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy.
You could do it. It could be just an
That
event.
that could be an event.
Wait, what is it?
You never played it.
Did you ever play? No,
Spy
you
and
never
Mercs
played. You
with
never played
Splinter
Spies
Cell. I think it was
versus
Double
Mercs.
Agent. I think it was Splinter Cell. Double
All
Agent.
of them. Well, I know Blacklist had it as well.
So everything after Double Agent then.
Yeah, I think so. Had it. Well, basically, Defenders with just flashlights and first
Records
person.
like just make Cavi into him.
Anyway, let's
Let's
move on
jump
from
to
the
more UB
yeah.
news. Actually, so there was some tweets out this week. I believe there were tweets about Scott Pilgrim actually returning to theaters for a showing. If you guys have ever
Now,
watched the film,
I like Scott Pilgrim, but I don't remember people clamoring like, "Oh man, I wish Scott Pilgrim will come back to movie."
you want to know the
theaters."
funny thing is that
Great
there's
Scott.
there's actually a big fan backing of that movie for some reason.
Scott Pilgrim.
It is like a cult classic, actually. Yeah.
cult
So I don't know. I don't know. There is a lot of people, I guess, that
No,
want
I
it.
like it. I like
So-
it. But
So
I
that was
can name
that-
you
that
like 5 other movies that I would rather see in theaters. Over.
yeah. No, I get you.
But I like Scott
So-
I didn't even know this was a
So
game first.
someone here, and just
a
not
comic
to
book.
continue
Yeah.
Rainbow Six news, but another leak: smoke does only 15 damage. Is that what he just said here? Someone text me this information.
What?
Not sure
Okay.
what it means.
I don't
but
know
anyway,
what that means.
We're going to just
So
say we said it anyway.
Yeah, Scott Pilgrim. Because of
They
that,
need to make Smoke's damage like
we're
50.
not gonna have this argument again. We've had it like every time we talk
All right,
about Rainbow Six
let's
on
move
the
on,
show.
let's move along.
Let's move along. Okay, so Scott Pilgrim. The reason this is UB news is because Scott Pilgrim versus the World was a video game that came out actually 10 years ago, back in 2010, and there's things circling around that it's gonna make a comeback for next gen just because it is 2020 10-year anniversary, and because they are gonna be re-showing the movie in theaters. So I don't know if any of you guys
how
ever
this
played this
happened-
game.
Wait, how this happened was the original comic book creator, Brian Lee O'Malley, tweeted, bring back the Scott
tweeter?
Pilgrim game.
Oh,
and then
yes.
Ubisoft
responded.
responded with emoji of like the thinking emoji.
Yeah, like, that's a good idea.
Bloody hell, Scope Program.
Have you guys ever played this game? Who here has played this game?
Never.
Me.
Was it the arcade looking one?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
I played.
Never
It's a
played this.
good 4-player beat 'em
It
up.
is,
This looks
to
like a
me,
game you would
one of
play.
my favorite beat 'em ups.
Yes.
I compared this to Streets of Rage when we reviewed it
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. I don't remember beating it. I was kind of young, and I kind of for some reason don't remember. I mean, younger. Sorry.
He was a quitter.
Sorry.
What happened to my ear rape?
Wait. What is Hitman laughing at? Are you laughing at me?
You obviously didn't hear what you just said. I'm not gonna repeat it, but I'll keep that to myself.
I don't
You can watch
remember
it
playing
later.
with it because I was beating
Just
it.
continue.
Oh, I don't remember beating it because I was. Okay,
All the sexual innuendos here today.
hey, this was like last night with Game Babes. It was the same thing. But
Isn't the only girl this time. She doesn't have to suffer alone.
Riddle's like, what's going on?
I don't remember beating
Okay,
it when I
so-
was
Why
younger.
wanted you here, Nikki?
so whatever. I'm just okay. Whatever. I'm excited because I actually want to finally
bet
play
you
this
were.
game, completely play it. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't
But
know
I
if
would
any
like
of
to
you guys
see
are
a
looking-
continuation. I don't want to play the same exact game again.
You want to see a continuation?
Yeah, well, I want to see some.
What if they
innovation
do a
to it.
continuation with the original game again?
Oh, I would love that. I would like, Scott Pilgrim 2, and it comes with Scott Pilgrim 1, so people can, see where it came from. But I just think that we've been having
so
too
many
much
remakes.
of, just remake it so we can make some money, because right now we can't make any new stuff, and
Yeah.
is my PlayStation 5, do I really need that to play this game?
No.
So
Yeah.
This looks like a Switch game.
Oh,
By
most
Switch
most
game
likely. Yeah.
So it goes back to what I said last week, right? About making games that are for mobile phones to the console, like superhero trash. No. Not necessary.
yeah,
No
Yeah.
need whatsoever.
I agree. I just personally,
I like Scott Pilgrim.
like Scott
I just
Pilgrim,
would like
so-
to see a Scott
Well,
Pilgrim
play it
2.
on your bloody phone then.
So, guys, if you guys know, every week, since we don't have the soundbite for
Lately.
today, that's the way the news goes.
Let me do
But
it.
guys, every week, oh no, wait, that's actually not the way the news goes.
And that's
Holy
the
crap.
way the news goes.
Half of the news, actually.
Yeah, half
So
of
every
it.
week,
That
guys,
was only half?
yeah, no, it's like 3/4. We encourage you guys to submit at GameBrosClips@gmail.com. Submit your clips of the week. Just email them in
That's
there,
clips
either
with a
through
P.
YouTube link. Hey, what's up, Nikki? Either through YouTube link, Twitter link, or the actual video if you guys can get in there. You just send it to us through our
Nick is
email
in charge of
of all that stuff.
curating it.
So we got sent in these clips from you guys this week. At third place, we kind of do we rank them by how good they are?
They're all good.
They're all pretty good this week. So here we got Wrecker with his clip of the week. Here we have him playing as Crypto. He was rocking the Wingman and Mastiff. Here we see the no Regis, which we'll get into that
God,
news
he wrecked that dude.
in a bit. So I don't know if Wrecker would want to explain himself in the comments or anything like that of what he did, but basically he wrecked like an entire squad and a half in this clip. It was pretty nasty.
Well, hence his name, Wrecker, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like a name from Twisted Metal. Isn't that from this? Wasn't it Wrecker?
No.
No, right?
No,
It should have been, though.
Yeah.
every time if you were to say Twisted Metal and Wrecker, I would think of Axel for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why that name's sticking in my head now. It doesn't matter. So yeah, this clip of the week. I did not see this. This is an awesome clip of Apex. Wrecker wrecking people.
Next was in his duo actually. So wait, Wrecker killed 3 duos, right? I think this is what this clip is. He killed 3 duos.
Wrecker said he dropped like 4 squads on that
Yes,
spot.
yes, he
But
killed
it
a
was
bunch
too
of
long.
duos. So he did have to clip some of that stuff out. Here we're gonna see a replay of it. So he clipped, he destroyed those duos. Now, going into trios, here we got a clip from our boy Andrew, and boy oh boy was he doing work with Caustic.
Is this equivalent to like an ace when you're by yourself and you
Dude,
take out a
this
whole
is more
squad?
than an ace.
I wonder how that term came out. Ace. Who started that?
I guess an
It's
ace
a
in the
rainbow.
hole.
It-
Starts
Ace in
any
the
game
hole.
lingo that comes out.
Well, Rainbow Six. I
Do you think
is-
Rainbow was where it came
Because
Rainbow
it's
was not where it
5.
came from.
No,
Wow.
I thought maybe 5.
Oh, I guess.
Ace the
Is that what it
test?
is? Aced the test?
Yeah, you aced
You
the
got a
test.
perfect score?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Ace and.
I thought it was rainbow because there's 5 cards in
Okay,
poker.
you guys got to give this clip the love it deserves because
Yeah.
Maybe.
this is the last squad in the match. He kills that guy.
Ooh, right off the
Nasty.
freaking
them,
thing.
tricks them, like
Tricks
he's
them by
gonna go
going
down.
up, goes down, hits the guy while going down, takes the guy going back up, down, pulls out the R99, takes out, you know what? Boom, reloads right in front of his face, takes him down and wins the match, kills the whole squad by himself. He was the last one alive from his squad against a whole 3.
Damn.
He outplayed the crap out of him on that zip line, on that
Hashtag
rappel.
owned.
It was hashtag owned. And you know who also got an ace and hashtag owned the whole clan by themselves? Our man Hitman. This was one night we were playing some hardcore search and destroy.
And is it 6 guys? It's
6 guys, yes.
So Hitman takes out 6 players.
By himself.
With iron sights.
Well,
Iron
well, to
sights
be
on
honest with you, he
MP5
took out 18 players because he did it 3 times in a row.
So there's the first guy. Hitman takes
I
him
don't
out.
know if-
Hitman flicks on this guy nasty. Takes him out. Also takes out the guy down there. Hitman, what was... You know what? You
This
explain your
video
clip.
only lasted 1 minute.
Does this say a lot about Hitman or a lot about us that we sucked and we couldn't kill nobody in Hitman?
No, I didn't let you guys kill
We's a
anybody.
lot of people because I pulled out that Renetti clutch that one round.
So-
Calm
Yeah.
down.
Well, he
Alex?
won 3 by
There
himself.
were 2 rounds where it was 1v4 and I wiped
Yeah,
them.
no,
Team
I will
wiped
give you
them.
that. I will give you
So
that.
Hitman, you already got a squad for the COD tournament?
Yeah, he does.
Evidently I do, supposedly. Someone signed me up. I'm not going to say who.
He's on... well, you've already said it.
But yeah, I pretty much raped this team in 60 seconds flat.
It was a 60-second
No, someone
search
signed
and
me up.
destroy team.
Somebody might call you a minute man. Then you destroyed a whole squad of 5 in 15
I
seconds.
raped all 6 of those dudes in 60 seconds.
It's pretty quick.
Minute Man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a total rapage.
So, so guys, those are the clips of the week.
Don't say it too much because we might get flagged.
Oh, yeah, true.
Thank you guys for submitting those. Remember,
I
you
said
guys
vape.
can
vape.
submit more of your clips at GameBrosClips.com. So now going back to some more news. What is going on?
Keith comes in there like licking his lips.
Okay, so now we're going to some outrage and some negative thoughts on a lot of things, I guess, regarding one of the games that we play the most, Apex. Kuko. What problems came and arose with Season 5 and why are people so mad?
It's weird because when you get an update, you think things are going to get improved. That's
Oh.
in the word update, not
Yes.
down date. So they updated and they had Season 5, and one of the things that the game relies on is hit registry. And when you
Yes.
shoot somebody, you want to get credit for the shot, and you want to be able to take people out in a game where you need to take people out. And for some reason, Apex had a huge problem with hit registering. And when you shot at people, it wasn't registering. You were not able to take people down. It was a huge problem.
Yes.
And it kind of ruins the game for you. Because you're like, is it me or is it the game? Is
Yes.
it me or is it the game?
Absolutely. I think
Enhanced
Records
vision
gave an
allows her to
example.
see high-tier
No,
loot
before
through
and
structures and at distance. I know what I like, and I
had
know
the
how
same
to get
problem.
it.
Everybody's having the same problems.
Loba's
I
ultimate
think they
take
have
is
to-
powered by her
good
black
amount of it.
market
They're
staff.
still patching out
Shop's
some
open for
stuff, but
business.
holy
This
crap,
sophisticated
Reddit, Twitter,
boutique
everybody
allows
goes
her
crazy
squad
because
to
it
cycle
was
through
annoying.
all
No
loot
one
in the
was playing
vicinity and pick their pleasure. I came here for revenge, but I'll stay for the treasure.
as well as a
The
review.
Apex games have never looked so good. A wolf never gives up her prey.
that we prepared 5 days
Yeah, so
by collecting amazing packages every day in Apex. Now, Kuko, give me a rundown of what we played.
so basically every day you had to loot and you
Style
would
and
get a treasure
class
box.
have come to the Apex
My
games,
first problem is
and
that
her
the treasure
name
box
is
had a
Loba.
timestamp
Enough
to it.
flirting. Save
So
it for
you
women.
had to collect it every day, and if you collected, let's say one day you were able to play at 10 o'clock at night, and the next morning you're like, dude, let me get a game in before I go to work. You cannot collect the treasure box until 10 o'clock at night that same day. So you had to collect 5 of these, and then when you did collect 5 of them, then you would get you're like, okay, I got my quest, and then no, the quest you had to wait till Tuesday, so therefore you had to wait 2 more days. So you're like, okay, I did all this work, I collected all these things, I played every day, I finally unlocked this quest. This is gonna be amazing. Let's do this quest, and the funny thing is that my brother and Prodigy play Apex a lot, so they're like, dude, this thing's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like a scavenger hunt. You gotta look for these artifacts.
Well, to
and
be
this and
honest, I
that.
didn't know what to expect from this.
I'm quoting
into
my
it.
brother more than
Yeah.
you, but he's like, oh, it's gonna be a scavenger hunt. You could get to scavenge these artifacts for Loba, aka Riddle. So when you do the quest, it's basically just walk through this tunnel, put this thing down, and fight these prowlers, the dog-looking things for the ones that don't know, and then wait a little bit of time, collect the artifact that just pops up, and then get on a ship and go away.
Leave. That was like all in a span of what, 10 minutes?
So as you're killing the prowlers, they eventually do get a little harder. But as you're walking, they're giving you ammo. They're giving you freaking
Hop ups,
clips,
purple mags.
But before you even leave the tunnel, which is the tunnel in
artillery.
artillery, which is a short little span, that you're fully kitted out. And then Prodigy started looking around. He found purple armor,
Gold Spitfire.
So you can scavenge around and find even more powerful things. So my thing is, like, you made me do all this stuff. You have all this marketing hype behind it, and all I have to do is walk to this little thing, press a button, protect the thing for like maybe 10 seconds of these little dog prowlers coming at him. They're not hard to kill. And then a little thing pops up, and I get on a ship and I leave. It just felt so anticlimactic to me.
Yeah. No, I absolutely agree. I definitely did not like how underwhelming it was. The reward is like the charm for that artifact and stuff like that, but I just feel they let us down with that idea of it. They gave us false hope in the sense of this is going to be an epic
PvE
storytelling
that you've been dying
that
for.
you guys have been dying to play or whatever, and we don't get any of that. And so yeah, I was definitely underwhelmed. But maybe the next one can improve because Respawn did open up a new studio in Canada specifically to work on Apex. Now, do you guys think this is a good thing or a bad thing? What do you guys think about developers splitting up the amount of people that work on their game in different areas and stuff like that? Do you guys think this is a good thing for Apex or not?
It's a good thing they have a whole squad just working on Apex to improve the game.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that this means that Respawn is kind of letting it down, or do you think that it's just to try to keep pushing it forward without having to worry about it?
See, my thing is when you split it up, you make it sound like, okay, we're splitting up, guys. Hitman and Riddle are going one way, and me and Prodigy are going, and that's it. No, it's Hitman and Riddle going somewhere, and they're going to hire more people. So it's not like they're splitting up the...
They're expanding is what it sounds like.
Exactly. Yes. So to me, they're putting so much emphasis on Apex, it being the money-making machine that it is for EA right now, that like, dude, you guys go to make a new studio, you guys focus on this, and this group, we're going to hire new people, we're going to expand, and we're going to focus on something else so we can, make two things at the same time. So right. I believe it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
I definitely, hopefully want to see more content, I guess, getting pushed out maybe from these people, and we'll see more about that. As well as talking about content and buffs and different little things being added. If you guys know, we talked about this a while back as well, but more minds of it have been coming out. If you guys know, those are going to be perk abilities added to the classes for the different legends. You had Assault, Support, Scout, and Defensive legends. So this week we had... on Twitter, we found somebody that tweeted out a data mine of an animation this time. Before, it was just voice lines of scouts actually tapping into the survey beacon that Pathfinder only has the ability to do right now. But now we have an animation that got data mined out from the game, showing off Bloodhound scouting and using that survey beacon. So what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that this is a great thing that the scouts should be added? Should have.
Yes,
Man's like, I don't care. I don't play this game.
Maybe this will reduce the Pathfinder mains.
Now, my thing. Well, the Pathfinder reduced with the
nerf. Yeah.
With the nerf already. But this is going to what Riddle's saying. So, if all of them could do this, is
Pathfinder is going to get reworked. There's no doubt about it.
So they're gonna add something to him because this was one of his abilities. And now that everyone, well, not everyone, but all the scouts can do it, he needs to get something to compensate, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. Do you guys have any ideas of what they can add? Because
Do you think?
his
Or maybe
ability.
they're just leveling it. Cause
But even then, doesn't that just take away the passive and just say screw Pathfinder in general? Like, just forget his passive?
Well, but that's not fair. Why would everyone else have a unique passive and not him?
Exactly.
He needs to have a unique passive.
So do you guys have any ideas of what they like?
It could be.
It could be, yeah.
So if it's a recon thing, maybe he can have a sonar thing that can ping out and give them information where other enemies are, just like the rest of the scouts can. He uses his Bloodhound ability. Crypto uses his drone. Maybe Pathfinder can use some robotic thing to be able to ping out information that way passively.
Okay.
Because he's a scout. He's supposed to help you know where
I always
enemies are.
maybe a jetpack. He's a robot. So
Wow.
that would help Scout if he can.
Yeah.
If he can.
Hover.
Like
Hover.
Octane jumping on his jump pad, he has.
Like
he's
that
able-
boost?
Yeah, he's able to see.
Okay. See, that's the thing with
wider
me.
range.
I always never understood why Pathfinder was a scout. Sure, his passive was a survey beacon, but his abilities are all like offensive abilities, where he can use a zipline to escape or enter into a fight, and use his grappling hook to swing around himself.
Well, that's what it's used for.
You know what
but
his
it could
passive
be
should
used
be?
to
He
go
should
on
cut
roofs and
ropes.
He's able to see from a higher point.
Okay, that is a valid explanation for that. I do agree with you there. But yeah, I mean, we just have to see in the coming weeks what they're gonna do with him. Wrecker, I do agree. His whole thing was mobility, and they absolutely slaughtered him. Gamer
gotta
Action,
change
where if you are watching, I know he begged to differ with some of those thoughts as well when it came to Pathfinder. He thinks Pathfinder is fine, but I do think it was a bit too strong of a nerf.
Yeah, I think they need to move it back a little bit.
Yes.
What is it, 30 or 40?
It was 35 seconds.
35 seconds. I think 20 is fine.
I think 20 was fine.
It used to be what, 15
15.
seconds? I think 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Or maybe even 22. Like just evenly right down the middle. I think would be perfect.
I definitely agree. So that is the way the news goes.
That's the way the news goes.
And now we're gonna go to what's out this week.
Ooh.
Hitman, this is all you. 3, 2, 1.
So, guys, we got games out this week where you can spend your hard-earned cash on, or not. We're going to give you the Hitman Killer Preview. Fortunately, first game up, we got MK11 Aftermath.
Yes.
So far, good start. Because let me tell you, last week was just utter garbage.
Oh, last week's games?
Oh, my God. Let's hopefully this week you guys could actually spend your money on. The only game worth buying last week was Maneater, which we're going to talk about at the end of the show.
Yes, we'll definitely review that.
So MK Aftermath, for you guys fighting fans, apparently Slayer apparently loves to slay people on there.
Oh yes.
So
I love
that
this
game
as
you
well.
can pick up this week on every console. Doesn't matter what console you're on or who you are.
And they're adding friendships.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be adding the friendship. Oh
So-
my God. I would like to call them taunts because literally that's what they are.
AAA game compared to that superhero trash that came out last week.
Oh, definitely. So if you guys don't have the game, you guys do have to buy the $60 full game, and the DLC will be $40, which I think includes the Fire Pass. So it features a new story. So basically, it's going to continue the story that MK11 you already played through, and so yeah, definitely very excited to see that.
Yes.
There's a way to get the game and the first DLC pack and this
Yeah.
Aftermath all for $60, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bundle. I don't know what they you know how everybody has different edition names, so they have their own version of that as well. So yeah.
So we go from one great game to Hotel Arnold.
game. Yeah, the price point for that is $20, and that will be out on May 28th.
Mm-hmm.
So interesting little game
Yeah.
for you.
I
VR
couldn't quite
peeps.
find anything on the web because every time I typed in the name Many Faces, Many Face God came out from Game of Thrones. But this is the
Yes.
game Many Faces.
Trust me, you're not missing much.
Yeah.
Can we get a killer preview?
Yeah, clearly this game has no face whatsoever. So, on to the next game.
Wait.
Yeah.
Can't leave it at a total blank, you know?
Dude, is
There's-
this an Atari game or what?
It's like a Galaga mixed
So
with Pac-Man.
this game has been researched by our man Wrecker, and there's no like
$2?
consoles. There's
Do you
no
know why it's called
there's
Many Faces?
he can't find the consoles, like all the consoles. It's coming
Because
out
it
on.
has no identity. That's why it's called Many Faces.
It's $2.
At least the price point makes sense. It's the only game under $5.
It made more sense than Superhero X. Price
Yeah,
point.
I would agree with you.
$40 for Superhero X.
Yeah, this game's probably better than that game.
I'm glad I'm getting
Yeah.
teraflops.
To run many faces.
Teraflops. So from Many Faces, we can go on to Castle Pals.
Another mobile game on the damn
Yeah,
console.
it
market.
looks like a bootleg Mario game. Yeah,
A
just
bootleg. What the heck?
I don't know what this is. Who's making these games? I mean, I'm thankful because it's something we can talk about on the show, and then we wouldn't have any games out this week. But still, this game is just complete
Game
crap.
makers are quarantined right now. They have nothing better to do.
But still,
They're coming
like,
up in their house.
Riddle, would you buy a mobile game on your console when you know you could get it for free
Again, right.
on your phone?
So it goes back to what we said last week about buying mobile games for your console.
Or
Do
what
you
we
wanna
said
do
about
that?
last week, like, should stores regulate what they put on their store?
I guess. I mean,
Like-
the thing is
like-
that they're paying these people to put that stuff up there.
That's why.
They're paying them. Hey, put my game up there. We'll pay you. I guess.
I
mean,
like the
don't really know how it
picture
goes.
oh,
because it looks nothing like the game.
nothing like the game.
Agreed.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
googled the picture and that's so
uh,
from
Wrecker put his price point at to be announced because he could not find one. That's how
It
probably
should be
not one
free.
on- He put free question mark. It's probably what it's gonna be.
so Wrecker.
So yeah,
Thank you for bringing
It's a
this
nice-
disastrous of a game. We go from this disaster to genetic disaster.
hey, now Genetic Disaster does look better though.
Comes out for consoles. I'm not sure what it's about,
Yeah, it comes out for all
It
consoles.
wants you to grab your friends.
but
It's like
grab your friends.
It looks like
How funny how the other game is called Pals and this one says grab your friends.
this one's
a dungeon
it looks like
crawler.
a twin stick like dungeon crawler type of game. We do see the 4-player co-op, probably multiplayer
cool.
and
That's good.
couch co-op. So if you guys are looking for a little game to
To
play, with
your friends.
your
play with your
friends.
pals.
You're quarantined right now. Might as well play something.
yeah,
So how much is this going for?
All right, what's this?
this
bet?
is going for $15, which doesn't look too
What the
bad.
heck would
We'll
pay
give it a
$15
we'll
for
give it a
this?
What do you-
2.
this doesn't seem that $15 does not seem outrageous. in my
That's
opinion.
expensive.
Julie, that's one trip to McDonald's.
$20. You get $20 and you get a VR game.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I
agree.
agree. But this is like a nice polished twin stick shooter
But
dungeon
for
crawler.
$15,
You can play with your friends.
Yeah, they have.
you know what, Riddle? We'll wait.
Free games.
We'll wait 3
I'm
months
sorry.
where it's free
I'm
on
sorry.
PlayStation Plus.
Is Nikki here? No, Nikki's not here. Beast Simulator, $40.
Yeah, that's-
Superhero X, $40. I'd rather pay 15 for a game I can play with my friends.
Agreed,
That
agreed.
looks like a good, decent game.
Agreed. Which is the point of games of the week.
Are you going to buy this
Absolutely.
game?
No.
What,
Are you
what
gonna
was
buy
that?
this game, Prodigy?
I'll pay
Am I
$5
gonna
for-
buy this game?
I'll pay $5.
No.
I'm with
Point
him.
proven.
But I'm giving
Point
I'm
proven.
giving the reason why we're telling these games and letting people, you know.
But in comparison to superhero trash from last week for $40, this is definitely more bang for your buck. The game's out this week. We'll give it a 4, 2 to a 4 for price point,
For killers,
but we'll
for
give it
Hitman's
an 8
Killer
or a
Preview.
9 for multiplayer use.
Yes.
So from on to genetic disaster, we have Shantae and 7 Sins. Not sure. Wouldn't that be 14
No, not
sins?
7
No,
sins.
someone put 7. Not sure why. Here.
My bad. Seven
That was gonna
seven
say.
siren sins. Yeah, there you
Jesus,
go.
man.
Seven
Sorry
siren
about that.
sins.
He's been out of school for a couple months.
He started with 1,000.
This is what happens with the coronavirus. We have illiteracy.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
Shantae and 7 Sirens.
Siren sins. Yes.
Siren Sins?
Yes.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
You know, this game reminds me of the game that I was playing for a long time. The one that he could turn into a lion, a frog. It's probably made by the same company, Kingdom.
I think that's another Shantae game. Half Genie Hero.
Yes, it is. It was a while ago.
Yes.
Hmm.
I do not know.
Okay, they know.
Well,
The
yes,
fans know.
Yes.
I don't
So
know.
this is a
I thought of a
platformer.
completely different game when I saw this right away.
What'd you think of?
Well, I saw beach and water and it looked a little cartoony. I thought of that. Remember that sexy volleyball game for Xbox?
Dead or
Damn
Alive?
name of it,
Well,
though. No, it wasn't Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive. Why did I say that?
Yeah, it had a bunch of girls with the playing volleyball.
You sure that's a
Half
game?
naked. It's a game.
That is a game.
It's a game
You
for
want,
Xbox.
You want to know how I know that's a
Buy
game?
it, Alex?
Because I
I
saw
never-
it
I didn't
here.
own an
I saw the
Xbox.
game here in the studio. That's how I know it's a game.
Really?
It's a.
It is. I'm gonna fuck.
It's
I
just
saw it in
because
the
you play
studio.
it by yourself doesn't mean that it's a game.
I never played it because I didn't have an Xbox.
I think it's, Dead
It's
or
like a
Alive.
Dead or Alive game. Yes.
No, it is.
No, it is Dead or Alive.
It is Dead or Alive?
Yes, they put them.
Is that the name of the game?
Yeah.
Dead or Alive Volleyball? I don't think so. But anyway, you get the point. That's what
Yes.
I thought of when I saw this game.
Yeah.
On to the next game.
Wait, Shantae and the Seven Sirens, $30. It's a platform Metroidvania game, so definitely go pick it up if
Wow,
you're
it's
into
on
that.
the powerful Switch.
Mm.
I didn't know.
Almighty.
It's on everything.
For how
yes.
much? We haven't to be announced.
$30.
$30.
30.
Oh, yucky. Yeah. So this next game, I thought it said Atomic Crop. Well, it says Atomic Crops.
Yes.
Could be Atomic Crabs. So anyway, yeah,
Come on,
Atomic.
come on.
Let's hope it's not an Atomic Crap.
Okay.
It's
And
just
let's see what this
so far
is
it's
here.
looking good.
Atomic Crap. Is
Looking
this
good.
It's a cutscene, right?
It's a
looking nice.
cutscene for
It's
Farming
nice.
Simulator, which is free on PlayStation Plus this week.
Okay.
No.
Oh, wait, what the heck just happened?
Oh,
Something flew out of his head.
Atomic must be something nuclear, right?
Yeah, it's a mutated crops, man. We're gonna be killing killer corns.
Oh
Did you
my
just throw
god.
the urn? Oh my goodness.
Destroy all humans.
Oh, Destroy All Humans hasn't been.
We don't
It
have
is
any
coming
sound
out.
on
It's
this,
not
It
right?
is coming out. It hasn't come out yet. Dang
Dude,
it! I want to cut to the game. Where's the gameplay?
The cutscene looks amazing though. That's great artwork.
Great
I like it.
animation.
Looks good.
He forgot to fill in the rest of his teeth.
It reminds me of Adventure Time. Or
Adventure
It
Time.
does have. an
Oh,
adventure
there
type
goes
game.
the atomic
Oh,
bomb.
there goes
alright.
the nuclear fallout.
Oh,
The urn.
there goes the rest of his teeth.
Wait, what the hell? What the heck's happening?
Oh my goodness.
The kid stayed alive because he was inside the.
So
Oh,
far,
that,
this
that
game
reminds
is
me of
awesome.
the freaking Wolverine movie.
So Atomic Crops.
Oh, there's the game.
Okay,
Woo!
there you go.
There's
Okay,
the
now that
game.
makes sense. And what is he fighting?
Crops?
He gets
Killer
married.
veggies?
You could get married and have co-op with your girlfriend.
Oh, it looks so good until I
All
got
right.
to the gameplay.
So far, right? Yeah, I wasn't sure what we were getting here.
So it was an action like.
Okay,
kinda
so
Like
how
a
much?
top
Wait,
down
wait,
again.
wait. Price is right. How much?
15.
Oh, damn.
Price is wrong.
Sorry
We should
about
start doing guessing.
$15
at
bucks.
the
The
prices.
price is wrong,
We
Bob.
should guess the price
Yeah.
before the game
So
comes
this is
out.
gonna come
right?
out on all consoles on May 20th.
Next week we'll start that. That's
Yeah,
a
we'll
new
definitely do
tradition.
that.
We'll do prices right
The
on
Price
other
is
games.
Right.
Price is
Alright,
Right.
Sounds good. Going on to this
Yeah.
game.
So from Atomic Craps over to Let's Sing.
Let's sing.
So let's sing.
We can sing. I want to sing.
So this game is
is
as
this a
good as
karaoke
depending on how good you can sing, then, right?
Maybe yes, no. Probably just you saying the words, and if the mic picks it up, then well,
So
you're correct.
what game?
Now, back in the day, all you had to do was just get the right pitch.
That's
is it
it.
still the same thing?
I'm not a karaoke expert. I'm.
Because before you used to could just go and you would win.
So there, you can hook up a microphone to your PlayStation right now. Am I not
Don't
aware
you
of
do that all
Don't
the
you
time?
do that all the time?
Oh,
But
I
yes,
see.
you can buy this.
No, what I'm thinking of
No.
an actual microphone.
yes,
Sorry,
yes,
I
this
wasn't
game-
thinking of.
This game, if you buy it physically, will come bundled with mics.
Ah.
You do want to pick them up.
So you can play online with your friends?
All right.
I
so,
don't.
So let's sing
people play online with their
2020.
friends?
Something that
This game, The Price is Right, I predict will be $20.
Okay. Riddle?
Riddle, it depends if she could play
Let's
online with her
sing.
friends.
I don't know why.
Can
would
you
I?
can
I'd
you
say 40.
can
40.
you sing
okay,
battle?
40. 40 with or without the mics? Because you could buy the digital
the
version.
mics.
With the mics.
Can you add music?
Google.
It is $60 with the mics, 40 without.
Okay, that's a good guess. I like that one. And $45 digital without mics.
Oh, dang. I got excited for a second.
But that is because you can download the mobile app on your phone. Just like Just Dance, if you guys ever played it, you can download the mobile app and use that as a mic.
This game will be free in 3 months. Don't buy it.
45 without the mics?
Yeah.
And evidently, it comes out for the PlayStation
This thing
4
better come
and
with
the
like
Switch.
way more than like 100 songs. Like if it's not more than 100
This
songs.
better
then- oh boy.
come with
Yeah.
online options.
And now the best game out this week. Hitman, hit it.
Minecraft Dungeons.
Hell yeah. Minecraft Dungeons is a game we've been waiting for since I saw it at E3 last year at the Xbox conference. I like Minecraft and a dungeon crawler.
Prodigy,
I don't mind.
You know, Bastion loves this.
I was
game.
gonna say that Prodigy, Bastion, and Khalil are dying for this game to come out.
So is this DLC?
No,
this
Or
is
is
a
this a
completely new
completely
game.
new game?
Standalone game.
Standalone
It's basically think of Minecraft dungeon from Doom.
Mm-hmm.
You remember playing Doom?
Yes. Except minus the
No,
blasting.
wait.
You're thinking of
Diablo.
Gauntlet.
I'm talking
Diablo?
about Diablo.
Oh, it looks like Diablo, sort of.
So it's Diablo and just a
Because it's not
Minecraft
first
skin
person,
over
is
it.
what it looks like.
No,
Oh, yeah,
it's
it's a
asymmetric.
top-down.
It's
Asymmetric style.
Is that what you would call top-down, right? Yeah.
No, this is called asymmetric.
Asymmetric. Oh, yeah. I didn't do algebra.
So
I'm just kidding.
it's 4-player co-op, couch, and online.
Yes.
All right, this game, $60.
$60?
$60.
All right.
I think
Riddle?
so too, with how popular it is.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
is
knowing
$40 because it's for kids.
It is $20.
What?
Bang for your buck. Best game out this week. I'm telling
GameBros
you.
bang for your buck is Minecraft so far.
You can't say Game Bros and Bang at the same time because everybody keeps thinking our
We're
show's
Bang
called
Bros.
Bang Bros.
No, not Bang Bros.
I said GameBros bang for your buck. That's what I said. I didn't say GameBros bang.
And you know what? Starting next week, we'll let the chat room try to guess the price too.
Yes.
Bang for your buck.
I like that idea. Thank you, Dragon.
Sure.
That's a good
GameBros
idea.
bang for your buck.
So you guys were
I got
astonished.
this close
You
here.
guys were astonished by the price point.
Yeah, I was.
Why is that?
Because it's Minecraft. I thought Minecraft. That's why I asked you the question. Is it DLC? Because if it was DLC, I would have thought that this DLC would be $20.
The Minecraft.
But you said it was a standalone game.
Audience are kids who cry and scream and want their parents to buy them the game, and the parents want them to stop screaming, so they buy them the game. That's the audience that Minecraft has.
I mean, I guess.
I cry and scream and want money from my
She
parents.
just described Bastion and Khalil to like the T.
Oh, okay, that's different. But you're
So
not
what
you're not
she's
describing
saying-
me, Nikki, next record.
Well, she did.
Yeah.
Well, you're not the major target market for
Okay.
this game.
Okay.
They are the major target market.
So those are the games out this week.
No way.
You decide which one's
It's 'cause
trash
You know
and
why?
which one's not.
My age group, we grew up with
Oh,
Minecraft.
true. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
We want to thank
But yeah,
Wrecker
but-
for the games of the week, by the
Yeah.
way, and for the prices.
For all
You
slides
guys
and
decide what games you should buy and which ones you shouldn't. You can take my preview or not.
Absolutely.
Definitive edition.
Yeah. Well,
That was this
Ooh,
week?
We have a
yes,
leak.
on
We-
this Friday actually, Xenoblade Chronicles
Shoot,
Definitive
I thought
Edition
that was
for the
next
Nintendo
week.
Switch.
Blame-
it's
New
also coming-
information,
Blame
gentlemen.
Kuko on that one.
New information has been
And
leaked.
it also
Just in.
comes out with a part of the story that
I thought that was next
extra,
month.
extra for part of the game that actually connects further for the sequel for Xenoblade 3, like after Xenoblade 2, because
Yeah.
Xenoblade 1 and 2 are kind of connected. So there's a future connected DLC coming out also for the Nintendo Switch, included in your $60 that you get for free. So that'll give you more game for your money as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I blame Kuko on that one. I thought that was coming out next week.
So does this game come out on a real system or what?
It comes out on the Nintendo Switch, which, by the way, is on track to be Nintendo's most profitable system because they actually sold the most video games in this last month than any other system.
I
in
take
American
it Slayer is a big Nintendo fan.
Oh, I'm a big
But-
Nintendo
but-
fan,
but-
I'm
but
also
Because you
100%.
mentioned Pokemon, which was...
It took a pandemic for that to happen.
Well, we
Oh.
know now in the end of the world, which will be the last game station standing.
Very good point.
It is
Point
because you don't-
taken, Slayer.
It is because it doesn't need internet to operate.
You know what? I like that. I like that we have someone else that isn't... I'd hate... Are we pretty pro PlayStation?
No, I am kind of neutral.
I'm
I
very
I
neutral.
would say I lean to the right if you were to say PlayStation's
Well,
right.
but definitely
lean
more
a bit
Nintendo,
to the
I mean,
right.
the
So
argument
what? But
stands.
left
I'm
left
neutral.
is Democrats are Xbox.
Hey, I didn't say. I just said left and right, man.
Left
You
and right.
should have used a different example.
I guess
Yeah.
I should have.
I'm
Oh, I'm pro
basically-
PlayStation.
Oh,
I'm
we know. We know
I'm
you are.
agnostic.
I'm like,
I love games. I don't
yeah.
care what they're on.
Yeah, me
Sure, I
too.
love games too.
I just like to joke around with that
Like I
Nintendo
said,
stuff,
I'm
but
pro. I'm pro like like made the best person win. I'm pro that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, made the best one win.
Absolutely. I don't want PlayStation to be the only console in existence. I'm just saying it's better.
All right, so we're gonna talk about what's better and what's not better, and we're gonna go into the reviews of the week.
Is Maneater on Switch?
Oh my gosh! 3, 2, 1.
I don't remember.
What happened? Repeat that question so people can hear you.
They heard me. The mics were on during that.
Oh, you didn't turn them off?
Of course not.
Damn,
It's what for?
Damn, what for? I gotta do a countdown. Why would they want me hearing a countdown? Whatever. We're gonna go into Maneater.
With the Nintendo Switch release due later in 2020.
They're trying to figure out how to put a Mario hat on them.
That is funny.
Oh my goodness.
So we got to play this game here in the studio, and I loved it. I really did like it.
Don't say it too loud. Prodigy's not gonna be happy.
I know.
Oh, I'm not. What are you saying? What I'm not happy with is the price. You guys were banging Genetic
It's
Disaster
still-
for being
it was
$15.
the best game out last
But
week.
still, I'm not gonna pay.
It looks like a jaw.
$40.
Well, I walked into the house and
it's
I
the-
saw a 7-year-old and a 6-year-old playing it. I was uninterested.
Don't say that. They're gonna take my kids away from me.
They're like, try this game, so I try it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, who is letting you play this game right now?
It's a game where you get to be a shark.
Have
It's
you
not
ever
for
watched the
kids. What is
Discovery
this
Channel?
rated?
Discovery Channel's
People
pretty
love
bad.
Shark Week. They go crazy for
Oh,
Shark
it's
Week.
rated mature. Did you know that, Google?
But so is the Discovery Channel during Shark Week.
Yeah, you don't see kids not watching that, do you?
Okay, the only problem and why you guys think I hate the game, I don't hate the game. The only problem I have with it is its price point.
No, it's got so much content. You get to kill Scaly Pete. Actually, I'm not sure if you get to kill Scaly Pete or not, which is seems to
$40,
be the
$40.
antagonist.
$40.
It's $40. I just, dude,
It's because
This
Prodigy.
is a $20 game.
this is a $20 game.
Prodigy is still stuck on the 2D version on the iPhone, which is not the same
It's
company.
not
that
a
was-
2D version though.
Oh no, this is 3D, fully 3D, like open world, open sea, whatever.
And it looks pretty damn good.
It is
I
an
will admit it.
RPG, and there's an upgrade system to it. You do evolve, and it's
I
it's
know.
a
There's
full-fledged RPG.
there's extensive,
It's an
stuff to
SPG.
it.
It's a shark plane.
but I just don't know. I just play that. $25 would be my max.
You get to be a freaking shark.
Okay, price aside, what do you guys think so far?
I think it's amazing.
It,
I've always wanted to be a shark. Didn't
It's
you want to be a
different.
shark?
It's different.
They should have made a dinosaur game a long time
It
ago.
looks like an interesting sandbox game.
It is an interesting sandbox game.
It looks like a very interesting sandbox game, and for something that I may try, maybe it would help some people think that the price is more fair if they put out a demo on all the systems for people to try to
Yes.
see, hey, maybe if this is for me. But I do agree that I think the price point is a little bit too high. Maybe whenever it eventually comes out to sale, this will be a great game to pick up
oh, definitely.
to pass the time.
Hey, I can see a Shark Week sale, and this will be on sale.
I think it's cool, man. I don't know if you can buy different sharks.
It-
you can
no,
obviously
no, no.
Definitely,
upgrade your.
definitely
Yeah.
the whole RPG
Can you upgrade your
aspect.
shark?
There is
My
an
favorite
RPG
shark?
No, I
aspect
said
to
you
this
can
game.
upgrade your shark.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
add like
The way it
Um,
looks and
not
everything.
The way it
skills,
looks, add weapons.
oh my god,
abilities,
barnacles. You can add like
abilities.
barnacles to him to make him look like scarier.
You could
and
change the type
older.
of shark you are. You could be a megalodon,
I
a
thought-
prehistoric shark. You could
I thought it was funny. I was able to jump on the dock.
That is awesome.
and eat people on the dock.
The guy's on the cell phone. He clearly is not
Aware.
aware that a huge ass shark is coming towards him.
No, but when you do
Oh,
fins,
gosh.
like when your fin is exposed, and you swim around the bay, they see you and
scared.
they get scared and run away.
So
and
they
stuff.
can see you in the water, but they can't see me when I jump on the dock.
I guess maybe.
Listen, if
I
you
mean,
ever-
there has to be a method for you to eat humans, so they had to get it in there.
Of course you have to. That's the whole. The game is called Maneater.
Yeah.
The game is fun. I played it the first 20 minutes. I want to do a boss battle against Scaly
it's
Pete.
a little little bit flawed. Like I was able to jump on a boat.
Oh, well,
eat
yeah,
someone.
it's not.
Yeah, but then the other lady driving the boat didn't speed off or anything. She's just there chilling, still driving the boat.
Yeah,
Oh, you're saying so that
I'm guessing
the
there's an
AI
enemy. There's like an enemy AI. Or
the
like
AI
a
isn't
system
very
to
good,
it.
is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I feel like it doesn't have to be really good to know that you need to drive away from the shark. But
Oh, it is true what Judy's saying. The same thing happens with the animals. You chew a turtle and you half chew it, and then you let go of it, and you see the energy is half. The turtle's just still swimming like, it's all right. Shark just bit me and just gonna bit you and keep going.
It would be cool if the game
little
had
more
like
realistic.
graphics.
Yes.
Like it's not realistic graphics, but they're good enough. They're good enough for the game.
But Julie, if you had a shark game, it's Riddle, my bad. If you have a shark game,
Oh, look, there's the
and
jaw
the
scene
AI
right
would
there.
be really smart, no one would jump into the beach and then you just swim around. There's nothing to do.
Exactly. I think the game is fun though. I do like. I want to see how deep the
It's
game
more of
goes.
like an over the top funny game. Like you
like,
see it at
just
the end.
like Slayer
he's-
said, it's a sandbox type of.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like a
RPG.
sandbox RPG.
It's like a hack
fun.
and slash, but with
Yeah.
teeth.
Well, but
It's like at the end you see him just chilling in the sun.
Because all you're really doing is just chomping down on stuff all the
Yeah.
time.
absolutely.
It looks fun. I would like to see how deep the story goes with the scaly
record.
peak.
Let's not talk about the turtle we killed in the forest, man.
Now, how cool would it be if you can get like a group of sharks? You and your buddies go killing people.
You get like 4 megalodons. Now
And
we're
then
talking.
you
Now
have-
that's a party.
Then you have multiplayer shark on shark eating shark.
Oh, PV. Oh, it's
PvP.
a SVS.
SVS.
Shark
yeah,
on
yeah,
shark.
Shark on shark, yeah.
I like
how cool would
some of
that be?
Some of that shark on shark action.
I just don't know how you can play.
So
this
the
game for
idea
hours.
of playing a shark is what
Because
is
there is that
intriguing to me.
RPG aspect where you level up your shark. You could destroy the boats probably in one bite or something.
And there's different maps
and
there's
there's
different
bosses that you have to
things.
fight.
Look, you see there, you could see where your shark has like different stuff on him.
So you grew up on Switch. I mean on Sega. You remember Echo the Dolphin?
Yeah.
Dude, that was a game that you played a dolphin and you didn't eat no one.
And I stayed away from that game though.
You didn't like it?
What about Seaman? Did anybody play Seaman for Dreamcast? Nobody played that game?
That sounds like a weird game.
It is a weird game because you actually play as a seaman. Comes a little tadpole and then grows into like this fish with a face on it. Have you never played this game? Oh my god! I'm pretty sure it was called Seaman.
I've never heard of this
I'm
game in
gonna
my
Google it.
entire
Maybe
life.
I heard it. Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
I think it's Hitman's dream, and he thinks it's reality.
No
Yeah.
man, it's a
So
real game.
so
I'm gonna Google
Kuko, Hitman, Riddle, myself. What are the reviews? What are the final verdicts of Man Eater?
it. What do you say reviews like? You want a scale from 1
I
to
mean,
10?
I can't even say it's a good game for the kids.
Scale 1 to 10.
Yeah,
or-
definitely not for children. If you're
Or Kuko, or we could use Kuko's scale, or the GameBros scale.
give us a
apparently.
scale of the shark.
So Kuko, you give your first thoughts.
I think it's a girl that you would want to pick up for the cheap.
Except
It's a-
she's not.
It's a girl that you eventually wait for to pick her up, but she's a lot of fun. She's nice, she's funny.
The game is fun.
You get a good time with her, but I would wait to pick her up when she's a little cheaper.
Okay.
$40 might be too steep for some people. Maybe the entry level might be $20.
Too rich.
But the game is fun and it's entertaining and the environment looks cool. Like to be under the ocean and seeing all the different.
It is a different
wildlife
game. I always
stuff.
give it. Okay.
yeah, it's
So-
a different game.
So I would pick this chick up for the cheap.
Okay. Hitman.
I like it. I think you should buy it. I think you should buy it for $40. You get to play something that I don't think many people
Better than
play.
Bee Simulator, right?
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, Shark
Beat
Simulator.
Great White. Beat
Funny how they
Great
didn't
White.
call it Shark Simulator though, right?
That is true.
Thank God they
'cause they're
didn't. Man Eater
interesting.
sounds much better.
Yes, Man Eater does.
Because I guess Shark Simulator you wouldn't really be eating people because they don't eat people technically. Sharks don't eat people. We're not gonna go there. Anyway, you watch Shark Week, okay? They bite people.
Okay.
But I think it's a fun
You
game.
like
I've
it's
never
true?
seen a
What is
game where
true?
you get to what?
It's super rare that they actually.
It's super rare that they actually eat people.
Oh, they don't
Yeah.
eat people. They just bite people.
Yeah.
Right, there is a
And
difference.
that in itself is rare.
Yeah.
All right.
So Riddle, your final verdict.
It's different. I think if you want like a different genre of game and you want to let out some steam, I guess this is the game for you.
All right.
If you felt
But
bad
keep
for the
away
shark
from
in
your
Jaws.
kids, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not rated E for everyone.
It's very gory.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, my final verdict, I guess, to leave off with it, it's kind of like what Kuko said. She's a lot of fun. I'll take her out. But if she's out here picking the most expensive thing in the date, you know, I'm gonna have to let her go for a bit until she comes back with a $20 bill. No, I'm kidding. I'm not like that. But yeah, no. My opinion, I'll wait till the price goes down, till it goes on sale or whatever, and then I'll probably pick it up myself. So yeah. That is that we only had that review for this week. Kuko, any last words? Riddle, Hitman, any closing statements?
10 o'clock and I'm hungry.
I can't believe nobody played Seaman for Dreamcast.
Riddle, any closing statements for your comeback to the studio?
Yes, I'm looking for a third for my team for the COD tournament. Anybody, if you're interested, just comment in the chat. No, not you, Creepy Carol.
Oh. I guess Creepy Carol's alone in his team. But yeah.
I would have been on Creepy Carol's team, but he didn't say he didn't invite me.
Yeah.
Aww.
I got I'm not gonna say who it was. Like someone did it for me basically, and they say, "Hey, we need a third, and I'll get you."
And then Hitman was like, "Oh yeah, sure." But yeah, so quick rundown, guys. Remember,
Team Trash Baby's gonna take it Friday.
Nikki,
Watch us live
Nikki,
right
Team
there,
Trash.
boy.
Look, she's already showing her
Stick and
fist,
move,
her
stick and
fist
move.
combat. But yeah,
Don't worry, guys.
watching.
She's taller in person.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for always supporting us. Remember, follow us on our Twitch, on our YouTube, subscribe, hit that notification bell on both things so that way you guys know every time we go live throughout the week. And guys, midnight sign-ups close for the COD tourney. Make sure you guys get that vote in by that time. And DM us for the link. Go on our YouTube. Go in the description of that COD video so that way you guys can get that form as well. Yeah, D2D, guys, remember, we get 10% off for using code GameBros, capital G, capital B. So if you guys go support D2D, make sure to get that and use the 10% code to get that discount. As well, go support our man Gamer Actionware for his monthly subscription box at gameractionware.com as well. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for participating. And like we always say, live in your world, but play in ours. Game Bros. Peace.